Oh.
Is it out now?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to scoop. Oh, because the fellow can't lean. Oh, I can't lean yet.
If you're on my page,
Oh.
we'll see if people start coming.
Well, air's loading. There it is right there.
All right.
Oh, I gotta turn the volume down.
Muter.
So we don't get feedback.
Muter.
Oh, there you go. You hold that. Ooh, I'm gonna be going after.
Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community rules. Whatever.
Sure. All their rules are it.
We'll see if anybody shows up early. Seems we're 7 minutes early. Oh, is that somebody?
Hello? No, it might be showing me.
What's that say? Rick Bork. Oh, hell, here we go. The field guide. Yep, we got people in. Why the fuck ain't they showing up on yours?
No.
Make the goddamn thing show up, or else we ain't gonna be able to. Hang on, we're trying to.
Dang it.
You're dealing with two not very technical people here, and it's way too hard to read it on there. We'd have to hold the phone right in front of her face.
Why wouldn't it just happened last time? Jesus. Dang it. All right, let me go up. Let me just do like every other IT fella says. You know, did you try turning it off and turning it back on? There.
I know we're early. Better to be 5-6 minutes early than 5 or 6 minutes late. Oh, Murphy's in here. Scruffy must be, because I just saw Murphy say good day to Scruffy. You finally got people?
I think I can see it now.
All right.
That stupid welcome, remember all the bullshit.
All right.
Don't say the F word on the boob tube.
We got Jeremy from Wemmy Deers. We got Rick. We got Murphy. We got Scruffy. Carl Livingston. Kevin Richards. Tucker Davis. Can we stop over? No. No, we don't want any other people in there.
You don't want any part of this.
Especially people of certain age groups that might not go over good with YouTube. Rich Maniscalco. I hope I say your name right, Rich. Sarah's in here, so I'm going to assume Zip is.
Zip.
Tiger Gaming is in here. I haven't seen Zip yet, but maybe they're watching. Oh, that's right. You guys were watching on the TV tonight, so you're probably just
on the big screen.
Yep, you're probably just in as one.
Good thing I did up my beard real good tonight.
Yep. Oh wait, Zip is in here. Yep, I am here. Yep. All right. Pittman, ready for this? Thank you, there, old timer. What's your name, anyhow? Throw me your name so I don't have to call you Pittman. I just feel disrespectful calling you that for some reason. Scruffy's in here. Field guide says hi to Hot Wings Outdoor Life. 58 inches, Jimmy.
What?
That's what Zip's TV is. 58 inches.
Huge, Tom. I'm looking huge.
We're fucking huge in your screen right now, aren't we?
We made it on the TV, man.
Oh, James. Okay, Pittman. Your name is James. Thank you, James.
That's easy. I'm James too.
Christopher Lindsley. Hi, I'm here, Andy and Jimmy. Okay, I gotta tell you a story about Christopher Lindsley. Hope you don't mind, Christopher.
Too late now.
He works for the USDA office.
Oh.
Which is not always, the farmer's best friend.
Yeah.
Putting it mildly. Matter of fact, I just got an email yesterday from the USDA on an appeals I did on a CRP this summer that is getting kind of redone because the administrative judge, as they called it, and the woman who had 30 years of experience from the USDA basically fucked up and told me I was supposed to.
Are they appointed too?
Probably. Told me I was supposed to provide information that was actually supposed to be provided to me. So whoever did the review from NAD, the National Appeals Division, really ripped into them in the paperwork that was sent to me and in the email. So I was kind of impressed with that.
Yeah.
But
that's worth a nickel.
Anyways. Rick, back-to-back lives. Holy hell. That's right. So when we're done with this one at 9 Eastern, so that would be, I think it's 8 your time, right, Rick? You're an hour behind us. Go over to Rick Bork's channel because he has a live. He'll drink a lot more beer than us.
Cool. Well, I'm not.
Not sure you'll swear more than us, but you'll swear just as much as us.
Yeah.
And shit'll happen. So, Jeff Weinstock's in the house. Merry Christmas to Andy and Jimmy and their families. Well, thank
Merry
you,
Christmas,
Jeff.
y'all.
Keith Robinson, Jimmy, when you going to insulate and get heat in your shed?
When hell freezes, I don't know. I had plans on it, but then we moved in, and now that everything's in there, yeah.
John from Down Under, take that cap off. Who, mine or his? I'm wearing my John Deere hat. I ain't taking it off.
I'm ballering freaking cue ball. Plus this, like a. Yeah. Nope, not coming off.
I got hair. It's just all over the place. So I got COVID hair because I haven't got a haircut.
I know somebody.
Ryan McLean is in the house. Let's see, who else is here? I think I've mentioned all of you that are here so far.
You gotta give.
Oh, holy shit, it's going fast. Deer cap. I ain't taking my hat off, so go eat some Vegemite or something. Jimmy's shop is heated after being on the old social media.
Everything is fucking John Deere here.
Yeah.
Everything is John Deere.
You're
if
right.
there was a John Deere pick-em-up truck to be bought, he'd have it. Probably.
You're right, Rick. When he gets done doing one of his videos on barn talking, the garage is probably fucking 10 degrees hotter than what it was when he started.
I was pretty mad. I'm still mad about that horse shit, but
Get a
luckily
haircut,
there's
hippie, I
more-
know.
There's hopefully a whisker of light at
His
the
wife
end.
cuts hair, so it's not like I have to go far to get a haircut. But I told Chelsea
I'm saying.
I was going the rest of this winter because they've always wanted me not to trim my beard during the winter, which I have up until about a week or so ago. So I told them I'm not trimming my beard till spring, and I'll go back to the goatee. So I think I'm not going to do the haircut till spring too. So we can see just how, yeah, we can see.
Holy Jesus.
We can see just how Duck Dynasty I get by like May.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, with the hair and the beard.
can't
So,
wait.
how many packs of Swishers you have tonight, Andy? I only got one. It's about half full. Hey, Mike P7810. How you doing, Mike Bryce? He's in the house. So, anyways, it's 1859 military time,
Yeet.
according to Jim's phone. Yeah, it'll be scary, Kevin. You're right. So if you remember the last live stream we did, I'll just start here with this little 5-minute. Oh, that's your beer bottle. Mine's over here.
Yeah, that one's gone.
Yeah, he's already got one gone already.
These are pain pills tonight.
The last live stream we did, if you recall, I was talking about, the idiots that I know are watching, like you, Mr. Executive Editor, and
Oh shit! Here we go.
other county people. Yeah, I went off on Jim earlier this week, like he went off on me last time.
Save it for the live.
Yeah. So, anyways, right afterwards, I don't know if it was the next morning or 2 mornings afterwards. Yep, there was
Wasn't that Sunday?
Yeah, I think it was that Sunday. There was an article in the Citizen, the local rag from Mr. Editor. I needed to resign because I was right back at it again Friday night with him, out here being,
Being what?
disrespectful and
We didn't say the B word that time.
spreading our vicious. Well,
that was the other fella.
Oh yeah, our lies though and all this.
Or vulgar conspiracy.
Yeah, vulgar conspiracy theories
Oh, I'm
and all
sorry.
this shit.
So if we question.
Hey, Ron, Cole, they're in
Question
there.
what's going on, that's a conspiracy. But if it's the way they think, that's the way it's supposed to be. There's
Yeah.
only one way to think in this country, I guess.
Yeah, there you
You know
go,
what I got to say
Jeremy.
about that, don't you? Fuck off way over there.
But here's a quick 5-minute story that worked out just perfect. Okay, our retiring New York assemblyman here in this area, or just in this county, who's was the first person that spoke out against me last June there when I wrote a letter to the editor about the bullshit riots and everything, and of course then
Everybody else.
they all went after
Pile
me, the
their
NAACP and all that. Well, he's a retiring Republican. No, he's a rhino.
They're all rhinos.
He wrote a letter that same morning that was in there, coincidence I'm sure, that was titled "Wear Your Mask." All right, now I wish no ill will against this man. I just don't like him. I think he's a rhino, plain and simple. He's 76 years old. He put in his letter that he has health issues. He does dialysis, and him and his wife both got COVID. Now, from reading his letter, he basically was like Biden, hid in his basement, wore his mask religiously wherever he went, You know, canceled.
Did he wash his hands?
Canceled Thanksgiving with his children and grandchildren, was going to cancel Christmas with his children and grandchildren. Well, the two 88-year-olds right next door we're having Christmas with in 2 days because you never know when it's going to be their last Christmas. But anyways, he got COVID. So did his wife, wearing a mask religiously. So why aren't those of us who are against the masks, shouldn't we all be fucking dead right now? But here's the kicker, okay? They call him while he's in the hospital to do another update, you know, and of course I got mentioned in the article, of course.
Jesus.
But here just a couple short years ago, and those of you who live around here, Zip, Sarah, whoever, will remember the fact that we got 50 people in already.
Holy!
Will remember the fact that they went after this assemblyman tooth and nail because he had an 82 or 83-year-old guy working for him who was his, I'll use the air quotes, driver/photographer, who was getting paid taxpayer dollars and health care, and you know. And he wrote down on his timesheet 1 week that he was working when he was in the hospital recovering from a heart attack.
Just a good old boy.
And the citizen went after this assemblyman tooth and nail because he was corrupt, you know, and they've never liked him until he spoke out against me. Then they loved him.
Lest we
Loved
forget.
him.
Lest we forget.
Yeah. Roll life for the Ron. We got Ron in here from Illinois. What strength beer are you drinking? You're drinking.
I'm on the light side right now.
He's got Blue Light. I got Coors Light.
I might go on blue heavy when I get home when feller ain't gotta drive nowhere.
We got Raw Farms in here. Hey, how are you doing? We're doing.
That feller sent me a
I
video.
know he did because he told me he was sending you stuff.
When am I getting that $600 so I know how much beer I can buy with it? Well, hopefully Big Daddy Don's got anything to do with it. If you're a married fella, you might get like $4,000, which sounds more like it since they're spending all of our goddamn money on bullshit.
Yeah, what's everybody think about that? Because you've all seen it by now. You know, we're sending fucking
$700
million to
Kenya or something.
yeah, and Nepal and
Well, don't forget the Kennedy Center. They got
Oh,
$1 billion.
we got what is it? Is it Israel that we're sending millions of dollars to do gender studies? Okay, that's our fucking money. That's our taxpayer money being sent billions of dollars around the world. Okay, here's your gender study. This'll piss you off, Mr. fucking executive editor. So print what you want. I don't give a fuck. You're born with a dick or a pussy. There's your gender study right there. End of story.
If you're confused, just look down.
Yeah, if you're confused, look down. Figure out whether you stand or sit to piss. You'll figure out which one you have.
Yeah, there's only two genders. I mean, hasn't all the millennials figured out that gender studies don't pay? I mean, what are you gonna do with that?
I mean, if you want to be gay or a lesbian,
You go fucking go
Go do
you.
it. Yeah.
I don't care if you're fucking trees.
Yeah.
That's not my fucking
Go
business.
do that.
You don't need a month. You don't need a parade. Just saying.
but the good Lord made you either with, you know, you either receive or you give, one of the two when it comes to making babies, all right? So there's only two genders.
Grr.
Glad you got a kick out of that, Murphy, but it's reality, ain't it? I mean, it's fucking insane. That's right. You either have indoor or outdoor plumbing, Rick. Exactly. And did you see the other day,
I mean, you can change it
who
around.
was that? Is it a congresswoman or something? Somewheres. I can't remember who it is. It was a woman that wants to do something about giving kids fucking hormone shit or whatever to stop their
hormone blockers
Hormone
until they're
blockers.
old enough to choose what gender they want to be.
till they're old enough to choose their gender.
That's child abuse.
Well, if you gave them blockers till they were 6, I'm thinking that at 2 or 3, when they were potty trained, they had 3 or 4 years to figure out whether they were standing or sitting to take a piss.
Oh no, they'll just teach themselves to do whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Madison, exactly. He says, holy fuck. Hang on, Tim, it went away, I gotta scroll back down. During the COVID questioning the other day, they had to ask my gender. Never heard of a woman called Tim. Yep.
What the fuck? I mean, were they like face to face with it? Because I was like, what the fuck do I look like?
Mike Tomley, I don't know if he's one of yours, one of mine.
Sure.
Hey guys, this is gonna be good. Working on an 18 of Bush Light.
Hell yeah, bushwhackers.
Have at it. Dirty Eric, pure insanity. Exactly. It's fucking insane.
Welcome,
I mean-
welcome to America.
Jimmy is getting ready to go. Wait for it.
It's coming. It's building. I mean,
Chan-
fella's back hurts a lot right now, so I'm scared to yell because it's probably gonna hurt, but it's probably coming.
Chances are one of us throughout this may have to walk out that door to visit the outdoor plumbing, and we're gonna stand when we do.
I only brought 3 beers, so probably not this fella.
Well, I'm
I'm
older.
already-
I'm older, so probably me.
And I'm already halfway down there.
I want to identify myself as a politician so I can get a paycheck instead of being robbed by the government. Exactly. And do you notice the only people that aren't suffering through this pandemic shutdown are the fucking politicians because they're still getting their
Freeloaders.
paychecks,
The fucking freeloaders.
also getting their shots in their arm because they're essential.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that one shot that was on the TV there when the plunger was all down. That was a good one right there. Or the Tennessee nurse that passed the fuck out at 15 minutes after she got her shot. I'm good with that. You can keep your shot.
Well, they're trying to figure out the order of people to give it to. Well, I know a whole bunch of us that aren't getting in line really quick, so
Y'all got tons of room on this end. Go
yeah,
right ahead.
you got a lot
Leave
of
it out to
people you can
everybody.
put ahead of us. Not a problem. So
I don't know anybody in my family that's signing on for between my parents and my kids. They're all like, hell no, nope, not happening.
and just quickly to go back to our assemblyman who's retiring, I don't hate the guy, and I don't wish ill will on the guy. He ended up in the hospital. I think that there was an article today, I think I read. He got released last Friday or something. So he was in for a couple of weeks.
So he beat it.
Yeah, he beat it. He was 76, he's on dialysis, he's got issues, but he beat it. So they tell us to follow the science, listen to the science. Well, here's my problem. The CDC, if you remember the report that came out that got like 10 seconds of airtime and then it was fucking gone,
Because it wasn't driving.
where they showed that 6% of people that die from COVID itself. The other 94% have underlying conditions. They listed the top 10, I don't remember them all, but number 1 and number 2 was influenza and pneumonia.
Anything having to do with the lungs.
Imagine that. So which did they really die from? And then they say you get 2.6 underlying conditions when you die. That's the average. So you're pretty fucked up when it happens.
Was that in Chicago? Was it Chicago?
Rick
I went
Borg,
down to
anytime the
Chicago.
government wants to give
know.
you an injection, I have red flags when they talk about giving
think
you
it was-
incentives to take it, not
wasn't it
chance in fucking
Colorado?
hell. Exactly.
Did you read that? The
Oliver
coroner-
880.
The
What's
coroner
up?
out in Colorado had 2 gunshot deaths.
Yes.
And they made her code them as COVID.
There's a small county in Colorado, I read it the other day, Gage or Cage, something like that. And I don't understand. I always thought the coroner writes up the death certificate.
Yeah.
But this was a woman coroner who said she had 5 come across her desk. Now, I don't know if that's 5 deaths from her county total or what it was, but she had 5 come across her desk. 2 of them were gunshot wounds that they died from. And she was like, well, why are these listed? They're gunshot wounds.
As COVID.
As COVID. The state of Washington, if you recall, got slapped a little because
A little.
if you test positive for COVID in the state of Washington and then go out and die in your car a month
were
later,
COVID death.
you were a COVID death because you once upon a
Gotta
time
pad
tested
those
positive
numbers.
for
Gotta
COVID.
pad the numbers.
So are people dying from this? Yes.
Yeah.
People that have
all
serious
they're dying
issues.
from.
But if you believe the 311,000, whatever we are up to now, there's some beachfront property right outside that door. I'll sell you cheap.
Is the sun out? 'Cause
Probably-
I'm going right now.
I don't know, $500,000 an acre. Come on out and look at it.
Sure. Horse shit. I had some insider trading information in the medical field in the grand state of New York, talking about how when they get a test in for COVID, they test it and 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 test it some more until it finally comes up fucking positive, so that way they can keep pumping those fucking numbers up so King Cuomo can keep shutting shit down and changing the fucking rules. Typical Democrat. I can't fucking win by the rules, so I'll just change them so that way I can win.
And did you notice here, a month or 2 ago, Jeremy, you'll know this because you live in the Dakotas. They were all over the Dakotas and Iowa, some of the red states that didn't do the lockdowns. All of a sudden their numbers went up like this, kind of like Biden's vote total at 3 o'clock in the morning. My problem is his kept going up. But then all of a sudden they went right like this, right back down. Now you don't hear anything about those states. Oh, Florida too. So they asked a doctor, well, how do you explain that? And the doctor, which the left won't, listen to, because he was obviously a conservative doctor, kind of chuckled and said, it's called herd immunity, folks. That's the whole point of the vaccine. They want to get 70% of people to take the vaccine for herd immunity. Well, viruses for centuries have been, you get herd immunity.
Easy now. This might be conspiracy shit that we're getting into. Their newspaper fella.
Yeah, whatever.
What about the Red Cross? Did we talk about that last week?
Yeah, they were finding
with the blood from December of 19 had antibodies in it from COVID.
Which, if they found it in December, that means the people had it in October or November.
Fuck yeah.
Or before.
I knew people.
Just like I had it last November, and my cousin Ronnie had it last November.
My oldest son had it. He brought it home from college, coughing his friggin' ass off.
Jeremy just said we're the lowest we've been since last spring. Exactly. But you had your spike that they were all over your guys' ass.
Here's the other one. And I can't name the hospital. Same. It's in New York. That's all I can really say, because someone will really kick my ass. But at any rate, they have 100 beds that are full right now. This is one hospital, 100 beds. But the uppity ups that are in charge of the hospital say, be prepared by January to have 500. So they got everybody just shitting their pants right now, as far as the nursing staff and doctors or whatever. Why would they say that?
Yeah.
Why? Now that might be some conspiracy shit, but I mean, that's the truth. They said that. How do they know that they're going to have 500 beds full by January?
Yeah, Raw Farms just said my uncle was in the hospital. They said he had COVID. He's 86 years old. They sent him home after 3 days with antibiotic for urinary tract infection. Yeah.
But he had COVID.
Yeah, the recovery rate is 99%. Exactly. I mean, no matter how you boil it all down, 99% comes into effect for everything. 99% of, recovery. It's sickening.
I mean, if you take a 5-gallon bucket and you fill it up 99% full of horse shit, it's still fucking horse shit. It's 99%.
Yeah, Ed, look at Elon Musk, what he did. We talked about this the last time. When he went and had them 4 tests in a row. 2 positive, 2 negative. Same nurse. That's the problem.
And even he questioned it.
Yeah, so I can see positive one day, negative 5-7 days later, exactly.
Well, there was a doctor overseas in Tanzania. I watched this dude. This is one of those deals that just comes up on your news feed every once in a while. And this dude was from Tanzania.
Don't forget to push the thumbs up, by the way.
And a doctor tested a cantaloupe and some other fruit. And when you know, it came back fucking positive. A fruit did. They're pumping the numbers up to keep everyone in a fucking panic. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
No fucking no bullshit or nothing.
Exactly, Ron. I said that on the last live stream. All of a sudden, we come up with these 2 vaccines in warp speed time, which is great. Don't get me wrong, and I think we can do that at 95%. But yet the flu, we never get one that's much over 40 or 45.
And the flu's been around for how long?
And here's another one.
70.
Okay, a doctor, a woman doctor from New York City. So she's probably not exactly on our wavelength.
No.
They were interviewing her the other day on Fox, and she said,
a liberal doctor.
the COVID, they have to do that now and then. A COVID vaccine is not for kids under 18 and under. They're not going to do it for kids 18 and under, but make sure your kid 18 and under gets a flu vaccine, because it can be deadly for kids.
Nope.
The fuck does that tell you right there? I mean,
nope. I'm done taking government vaccine. I mean, the flu.
Rick, Budweiser and bourbon is your vaccine. You'll live forever.
I'm telling you, man. I've been fighting sickness with Ecahal for a long time. I'm good.
Yeah, Carl, that's right. Every time you get the flu vaccine, you get the flu.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Yeah.
So
not taking it. The VA called because I had one of those phone appointments there or whatever, and like, oh, we taking the flu vaccine this year? Nope.
Hey.
Are you social distancing? Nope.
Murphy just said the government says the fish have it in Australia.
Well, be dipped. Don't go fishing. Fuck. Oh, was it the new rumor now? That's rumor now. Now it's changing. It's morphing into something else or some more. Give me a fucking break, man.
Dawson Harris, the vaccine is having issues. They're having reactions from it and saying it's worse than the COVID-19. Yeah, I've heard that too. And then this is what kills me though. The lockdowns. Look at the numbers. It's the fucking liberal blue states and cities like here in, communist New York and California and Illinois and Oregon and all these places where, like I said, why aren't all of us who don't wear a mask dead by now?
Michigan.
But yet the numbers keep climbing in these other places. Cuba County right now, our health department. Oh,
Like, how come?
we're
how
over
come-
3,000 people that have tested positive now. That's because they keep going to these free tests for people who don't show any symptoms. Why
they
the fuck
test
would
it,
you
test
go?
it, test it, test it,
Why
test
would
it.
you go?
So here's a question, because the lamestream media will be all over this like fucking flies on shit. There is an influx of 1,500 people monthly into Florida, moving to Florida because, one, they have a Republican governor that has balls and he's not
New
a
York's
rhino.
losing a House seat, possibly two, from the people leaving here since 2019.
Bah. So how come there's not bodies being stacked up in the streets in Florida? If this is just, it is serious, but it's not that serious. Like,
Exactly,
and I think we may
Kevin.
mention this on our first video.
neither, Kevin.
How come we're not scooping up the homeless with fucking payloaders in the street? If this shit's so fucking dangerous, do they wash regularly? You suppose they're social distancing? Do they have a real face diaper?
Washing their hands
Fuck
for 20
no.
seconds?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me right now? How many millions of homeless people do we have all over these major cities? Not a word fucking said. When you figure the lamestream media to want to like just smash that out there so everyone can fucking just fucking consume all that shit because COVID. It's all you fucking.
Good luck, Skylar. And if you do, remember what I told you.
I said something to my
I haven't
parents
seen you
last
in a
night.
long fucking time.
We were fucking. What else do you got to talk about other than the bullshit going on in the world today? But it's like, if this had happened 2 years ago or during when the Messiah was president, we wouldn't be fucking talking about it.
It is now, Ed, in the UK. I think they said there's a different strain.
Y'all keep that.
But what kills me is, we're having another one today. Maybe it was today. I don't know. Today, tomorrow, can't be tomorrow. It'll be Christmas Eve. Maybe it was today. They were having another one in our county up in the northern end,
What?
north of me. One of them fucking free tests for people who are asymptomatic, people who don't have symptoms.
So, like,
why go?
You got to test me to let me know I got it.
Yeah, but why go if you don't have any symptoms? I don't get it.
When a fella gets sick, he knows he's fucking sick. I'm one of those dudes where it's either wide the fuck open or I'm just gonna work. Either I'm laying on the couch and I want to fucking die,
and then
or I'm just gonna get up and go to work.
and then coughing into my sleeve like I just did.
You want to shake hands?
Yeah, because my allergies are still fucking killing me, especially after the last 4 days, out hunting in the weeds and shit.
50-something degrees and pouring.
Yeah, and tomorrow we're gonna be 55 and pouring rain, and then back down to 20s and lake effect snow by the weekend. Great fucking weather here. Another reason to leave New York. But anyways, it's called CETA, Cayuga Economic Development Agency. The director of that, she put out a joint statement with our health director, basically telling businesses, all the bad things they do and how they shouldn't let their people, their workers eat lunch together
Right.
and all this stuff. So apparently now they're all experts at this, not just the health department. I think it's
right off.
very political.
I
But
just-
one of the things they said, I got to get this out. One of the things they said, because I laughed when I read it. If you cough or sneeze, do it into your mask against your arm like this. So in other words, you can sneeze your snot all over the inside of your mask and then smear it
Breathe
into
the
your mask.
fucking shit in all
Yeah.
fucking day.
Smear it into your mask and then wear it around all day. Because, that's you. Jesus Christ, I'm telling you.
Adam Calhoun. Some of you guys might know him. Some of you guys
Exactly,
might
Keith.
want to follow him. I sent the video to Grumpy tonight, and I agree with him fully. Either shut every fucking single thing down right now. Nothing. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Everybody stay in your fucking house 10 days straight. Don't even fucking leave. Everything. Walmart, Target,
What
Lowe's,
happened?
all the motherfuckers.
I didn't touch
Stop
anything.
finger fucking shit.
I didn't touch anything. Somebody sent you a fucking message or something.
Or open this shit the fuck up. Just let her rip. Let it go. If you want to wear your face diaper, go ahead. You don't want to go outside? You want to stay in your basement? Go ahead. You want to go out to dinner and have a nice meal at a restaurant? Go ahead. It's called choice. Let us just fucking choose.
Yeah, you're right,
You
James.
can't do this fucking middle of the road bullshit. Oh no, Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot, Target, all these major big box stores that benefit all these fucking billionaires, they're fine. They're okay. But a little small business is just trying to make ends meet and put food on someone else's table. Oh no, let's just fuck them in the next fucking.
Where should they go? Tell them.
Fuck off way over there. God, bless America.
Way over there.
My back doesn't hurt. That's cool.
H.F. Brody, bunch of snowflakes out there. Well, I don't know who you are, H.F. Brody, but thanks for stopping by, and I agree 100%. Bunch of snowflakes.
I ain't.
Trump tried that. Barn talker Pelosi said, no, we can't do that. Yeah.
Fuck that old grandma. She's had a meltdown the other day.
Well-
Said she's gonna drag the president out of the office by his hair. You go right ahead, you
Yeah.
feeble little bitch.
Yeah. Just headbutt him with that fucking Botox.
Last
Botox
I checked,
forehead of
San
yours.
Francisco is just the epitome of a fucking beautiful city. Needles and human shit everywhere. Oh, you're doing a great job, you stupid bitch.
Yeah. Her and nephew Gruesome Newsome there. Check out what they pulled on Farmer MD channel. No, I haven't seen that.
Oh boy.
Never been to that channel. I'll have to try it.
Oh.
Cousin Scott's here.
Scott.
Thumbs up. Thank you.
Never mind, back still hurts. Yep. Dang it.
And a whole lot more, Murphy. Yeah,
I
well,
say I agree with Adam Kell. Defund the government. Fuck all those assholes. If small businesses and I don't even care if it's a larger business, if they can't go to work and make money, them fucking assholes shouldn't be making any money either. Grandma Nancy with her $80 fucking ice cream.
Mr. Bill, do that. He says, I was going to get a new pair of underwear and shoot a streak of brown paint across it for a mask. That'd be awesome.
That'll work. Face covering.
That'd be awesome.
I had to go to a dump, the new dump in Syracuse. Fellas got to walk up a flight of stairs to look in my dump trailer to see what I'm dumping. I roll my window down and he says, you gotta have your mask on. I'm like, I'm in my fucking truck. Well, I can't talk to you unless you got a mask. It's like, you're talking to me now. You're fucking 14 feet up in the air, dude. Whatever. I need to dump my shit here. Here's my fucking bandana. There, because a fella likes to fucking breathe. Can I come in and dump my shit now? This is the hysteria. It's fucking hysteria.
Yeah, actually, you should, Jim. You should. Raw Farms just said you need to put that on a shirt and sell it. Way the fuck off, way over there. You need to copyright that or whatever.
I got it from somewhere, so I don't want to be stealing somebody else's shit, but it might already be on a t-shirt. Who knows?
Oh, what the hell happened
Maybe,
there?
Jesus, what?
All right. Your phone's got
On
too
there.
many fucking buttons.
Just on there, just right there. There you go.
Holy shit.
You get like a handle for it.
Yeah.
Says
They
soft,
want us
says soft.
poor, then they'll use us as human commodities. Exactly. I
They're
said
already doing it.
this is the biggest socialistic experiment this country's ever seen.
We are already human commodities.
And we're failing.
Look at all the money these assholes are fucking making. Millionaires. There's all millionaire pompous assholes. Every single goddamn politician in Washington, millionaire pompous fucking asshole that doesn't give two shits about anyone. Can't fucking stand it.
And they're all
changing
still
that
getting
shit.
paid.
And they're all getting paid. Meanwhile, and then they're like, oh, here you go. Here's $600. But meanwhile, we just gave a shit ton of your hard-earned money.
Hey,
to
Upstate
a bunch of
Bill,
other
if that's really
motherfuckers.
you, I'll be nice. Don't be a fucking smartass.
Oh.
Timmy, you'll buy 10 shirts or more, or a shirt or 10. There you go.
Maybe I'll try to make that shit happen.
Jimmy for president.
They wouldn't be able to handle this shit.
Yeah.
My foreign policy would be really fucked up. Because I got some countries that,
Yeah, get the tax money so you can get your stimulus check for beer. We got 76 people in. We got more than we had last
I've
time.
probably spent well more than $600 in fucking beer. I call it the COVID collection.
Well, here's my theory. For one, I don't give a shit if they give me the $600. It's a
don't-
fucking joke to start with. It would be $1,200, or I guess it'd be $1,800, because I guess everybody would get it, so my kid would get it too. I'd put her $600 into her college money.
Even if
'cause-
Big Daddy Don passes the $2,000 to $4,000 for couples, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Open the country
Exactly. What I
all
don't
the
want.
way.
What I don't want is fucking gender studies in Israel, okay?
Yeah.
Because put me on a plane, put him and I on a plane, take us
I'll
to
show you some
Israel,
gender studies.
put all the fucking political officials at their little round table there, let him and I sit here in front of him and go, We're going to do gender studies. It's going to take you 10 seconds.
Yeah. Indoor
Ma'am?
plumbing or outdoor plumbing?
Ma'am, do you sit to pee or stand?
Yeah.
Sir, do you sit to pee or stand? There's your fucking gender studies. You got a dick or a pussy. End of story.
Done.
And you don't like that talk, Mr. Executive Editor? Get the fuck off my channel. How's that sound? So,
I mean, being an adult, man. Fuck. Grow up. Really? Gender studies?
oh, he closed down his store, his farm store, because of mask rules. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Fuck them. Open it back up. Fuck it. I mean, you can only do what you can afford. It's easy for me to say.
Well, Jeremy,
But,
kick
I mean,
his ass
if you
out.
got the ability, fuck it. Open the thing back up. Fuck them. Tell them to fuck way over there. They bolt your door closed, take the door off. I don't know. I use that gym that's in Jersey. Dang it, I always remember their name. I follow them on Instagram.
Exactly.
Those guys are badass. There's a group of lawyers out there, there's money out there that will help you stay open.
Good job, Rick. Billy is in timeout. Cousin Scott, down Carolina, you're exactly right. Let us do what we're designed to do and let government do what they're designed to do, which is fucking work for us because we elect them. Just like people elected me to be on the county legislature. In 3 years, I probably ain't gonna run again anyhow because I can't fucking stand it. Because trust me, like I've said before, the political bullshit you see in Washington and in your state capitals, it's just as bad at your local levels
Oh, it's
too.
almost worse.
But if I did
good
decide
old-
to run again, then the people of this district can kick my fucking ass out, plain and simple. Because I ain't gonna resign, Mr. Executive Editor. So
I think the good old boy system is worse in the lower levels. If you ask me, just saying.
well, that's why I can't stand the Republicans now neither. Because there's damn few across this country that are worth a shit. I mean, the ones that represent me in this area, both at the state and federal level, have turned into useless fucks because all they want is their paycheck with their good benefits.
I mean, I voted for the feller, but what has Catco done for me lately?
Nothing. But he's
But he was
one of
better-
the most
but he was better-
bipartisan.
But he was better than the alternative.
Exactly.
which is-
That's the problem.
And my Russian customer who came, he's the same age as me, so he was in the Soviet Union until it became Russia. He's like, y'all are socialists, you just don't even fucking know it yet. You haven't realized it yet. You only have
Exactly,
two parties.
Scruffy.
There's only two parties. You damn if you do, damn if you don't. My youngest son he's older than his years. That kid is like an old soul. He's like, Dad, I firmly believe that Trump supporters don't belong to a party. He's like, a real Republican doesn't, that's why if you
Conservative.
notice.
Call them conservative people.
Because if you notice during all this, and I can't say the F word or we'll get shit canned, but all this stuff going on with the E word, and y'all know what I'm talking
There you
about.
go, Rick.
How many Republicans have actually stepped up to the plate and said, this is fucking wrong? Maybe a handful. And I'm talking like 5 type handful. Teddy Cruz, Lindsey Graham, fucking
Rand Paul.
Rand
He's
Paul.
a little radical sometimes, but I like the guy.
Dan Crenshaw, Texas. I mean, so far we got 2 fellers from Texas.
You remembered it.
And then the other guy in the wheelchair. Dang it, I can't remember
Isn't
his
he
name.
Dan Crenshaw?
No, he's got the eye patch. He's a Navy,
Oh,
he's a
okay.
Navy SEAL that does those cool videos.
Keith, yeah, exactly. Cut their fucking payoff
Hawthorne.
until everybody else is
I
working.
think his last name is Hawthorne.
Yes, I think it is. Cut their payoff till everybody's
Yeah.
still working.
Yeah.
Grandma Nancy wouldn't be able to go out and fill up her freezer with all that gourmet ice cream. Everybody remember that one? Yeah.
How's she gonna pay for her armed guards?
But
in
did you
San
see?
Francisco?
This is what kills me about the left. Okay, we on the right, and I hate saying right and left. We conservative people are, gun-toting, God-fearing, just
Leave me the
hillbilly.
fuck alone.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone, hillbilly fucks, according to them, and they're all the righteous, smart people.
You know, it's
And you
awful.
elect a guy who hid in his fucking basement, can't finish a sentence, can't read the prompter like yesterday when he was doing a press conference, and then he says the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. We have not come to the darkest days of COVID yet. Wasn't that the whole thing the last 8-9 months about?
14 days
Gonna-
to flatten the curve.
Yeah,
y'all.
but we were going to get a vaccine and the sun was going to shine again, but now we haven't
it's
come to
gonna
the
be
darkest
another
days yet.
Excuse. There'll be another
Fuck you.
excuse. Oh, the vaccine didn't take. Oh, not enough people took the vaccine. Now we're gonna have to mandate it. It's just gonna be one thing after another. And this goes right back to why people are like, oh, Jim, why do you get so wound up? Because I wore a uniform to fucking protect our freedoms, and there's all these people are just willingly giving it away. And they don't even fucking see it. They don't even fucking see it. They're just like, yep. They know best. They don't know fucking shit.
Yeah, James Pittman there from Pittman. Glad to know your name now, James. You, Timmy Wiesner, Andy and Jimmy, 2024.
Let's fucking go
Yeah.
right now.
You just said Rand Paul's your representative, your senator where you live. My sister lives in Covington, Kentucky. I don't really know how close that would be to you or whatever. But she says Kentucky's starting to, it's
Well, they got a Democrat.
it's scary how, yeah, you got a Democratic governor, but it's scary how some of these well, look at Georgia. I mean, I'm still scared that they're going to steal the fucking Senate election just like they did the presidency. But here's another one. I don't see you in here yet. Maybe you won't stop by tonight, Kevin from Remembrance Farms. But, you know, your governor there, Wretched Whitman.
Oh, Whitmer.
My God, or Whitmer, whatever. Did you see the recording she did the other day
Indoctrination of the children
with Santa Claus and the kids? Her and Santa Claus, their eyes in their head are going like this as they're reading off the teleprompter. Hi, I'm Governor Wretched Whitmer, and I'm here today with Santa kids to talk to you about how Santa and his elves have been wearing their masks, and we're fucking ruining Santa for kids now. We're indoctrinating them. Oh, this is a long one, so I gotta read this one.
Oh, fuck.
Seth. Is it Haverhalls? I never can pronounce your last name right, but ever notice how the majority of college-educated people don't have common sense? Exactly.
Nope.
And our government seems to think everyone in this country should be college-educated. Yep. And those of us with common sense should pay for it, apparently. There's another topic. Hey, Shane Holst is in the house. How you doing, Shane? There's another topic, because today I saw, because, you know, being on the county legislature, I get all the news and whatnot. But anyways, our small, and I mean small, community college in this county, doctor, he's a doctor, the president, you know, another one of them doctors that doesn't wear a stethoscope. When he started in 2015 at $170,000 a year, 2020 he's up to $203,000 a year. Just got guaranteed locked pay raises through 2026. $33,000 pay raise from 15 when he started to 20. There's people out there working 9 to 5 every day that are barely making $30,000 to $35,000, and that was his pay raise from 15 to 20 for a small community college.
Is he still getting paid when the kids don't go to college?
Well, they all get paid. But here's my question: free college. That's just his paycheck. What about all the rest of the people that work there? How the fuck is college free unless them people are going to work for free? Well, it's going to be free because all of us taxpayers are going to have to pay for it.
Well, this COVID garbage just proved it. You don't need to pay tens of thousands of dollars to go to school. You can just park your ass in front of your fucking computer like everyone's used to doing already anyway. Everyone's always got something shoved in their fucking face. I don't know, I can't remember who the hell it was. I think it might have been Mike Rowe. I watched a video on how he took some fancy college class that was right online. All you're paying for is that piece of paper.
John McCadden, good to see you in here. No common sense and all thieves. Exactly. You know, and then we get accused. I mean, we're small town, obviously, you know. I think we were up to like 80 at one point. We got 76 right now. You know, we don't get the people that, like he said, Adam Calhoun and the conservative twins and, you know, Dan Bongino and all them people get. So they get roasted by ScrewTube and InstaSlam and all them more than what we will. But it's amazing that anyone who, if you don't agree with the left's theory, like even in small town USA, like here, the shit I've gone through the past 6 months, you're a conspiracy theorist. You know, you can't talk to you.
How dare you have a different opinion? If you don't fall in line, then you're
Keep it, Shane, because it's supposed to be coming here this weekend.
Snow?
Yeah.
Come on.
Lake Effect.
Dang it. I don't need one Christmas.
Jack Sack, you're in the house. Hello, fellas. Yep, we just jumped back up to 79, so
I'll be dead.
we're getting some new people in here. We're getting more than we had last time.
All right.
So, well, that's the only
It's
reason
gotta be
why.
more exciting next time. That fella's back is hurting real bad.
Sorry.
He only brought 3 beers and they're already gone. Dang it.
You can drink my other one if you
All
want.
right, Coors Light it is, everyone.
I'll just drink one.
You ain't
I'm
got to
good.
twist my arm.
I'm good.
I
So
miss-
the problem
I had
is
a silver
schools push
bullet.
that you need to go to college. Fuck that. At the bar
I had a
minimum.
video, if some of y'all
Go
that
to a trade or tech school. I know a lot of people that
I'm
make a
not
damn
trying to,
good
like,
living with that.
pump my
Exactly.
numbers or whatever because I don't give a shit. But if some of y'all that do follow me, scroll back to like somewhere in the summer, I did a video about that because my youngest son goes to a local school. And
Crazy
at the
Dave, how you doing?
At the time, my oldest son was going to one of the local colleges. And they're indoctrinating our fucking kids right under our noses.
Thanks, Shane.
And we're not, some of us aren't even paying attention. I guarantee my youngest son doesn't tell me everything that happens at that school, but he's smart enough to know not to listen to their fucking bullshit. Some parents don't have time to talk to their kids that way. They don't even get on a subject when it comes to like liberalism and psycho leftist fucking thinking like, oh, we need a trans fucking bathroom in a local fucking school. What? 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 No, we don't. I'm not paying for that. Fuck you. They've been indoctrinating our kids for years. Just think about it for every single thing that you watch and touch seems like has been affected by the liberalism thinking. All of lamestream media, owned by what? 3 liberal billionaire assholes. They're indoctrinating our kids in high school, in college. Now we're living through everyone gets a fucking participation trophy.
Yep.
Now we're reaping the benefits of that horse shit with Anquifa and BLM. These kids weren't fucking spanked enough when they were fucking kids. They got no respect for the law, no respect for their fucking elders, which is bullshit.
Carl Livingston. I don't know if were you born and raised in Brazil or are you just living there now? But anyways,
Oh,
he
no,
said,
no, he wasn't. That's an alias.
"Oh, that's an
But
alias."
That's fine,
All right.
Shawnee.
But does this person live in? They live in Brazil now?
Yep, he said,
'Cause
fuck it, I'm out.
Okay. Well, he just said, if you want to see what you're going to get under Biden, I'm living in Brazil. They have free college and free health care, and you're paying 65% in taxes. Exactly. Because there ain't nothing free.
So how's your retirement check over there, bud?
This is one of the last free things we have right here.
Right now,
And
for
people
now,
like Mr. Executive Editor and all the rest of the fuck sticks on the left want to take it away from you. Because if you don't, unless, oh, what is that? Her name, Jen Boyer Dillon or something like that. That chick that Biden is going to have as one of his deputy secretaries or something, called Republicans fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, look how bad a person I was. She called all Republicans fuckers.
Well, she was wearing a fucking,
Did you see anything in the mainstream media or even our local shit rag news condemning her for that? No. Most of them said, well, I don't see what the big deal is.
any
What's the
legit
big deal?
news outlet, I would think would be screaming to the rafters about the First Amendment and freedom of speech. You don't have to agree with what I'm talking about, but I don't agree what
Exactly, Jeremy.
99.9% is out there in the media right now. But guess what? They have the right to say that. Unfortunately, now it's getting to be like the 40s in fucking Germany
Hey,
where
Lee Harris.
I don't have the right to fucking say I don't agree with that. What the fuck? Whatever happened to freedom of speech? First Amendment?
Keep drinking, Rick. How many thumbs up do we got, Rick? It's hard for us to see this shit on these things.
Oh, I'm a cheater, Don.
You don't have his cheaters, and my eyes just suck anyhow. So, H.F. Brody, 41. Well, what the hell, people? There's 83 people in here.
I'll be
There's
dead.
42 of you that need to go push the thumbs up.
Smashed it!
Yeah.
Let's share it.
What are you?
Share it. I
Wait a
wanna
minute.
talk
Wait a
to-
minute.
I really want to debate a psycho liberal.
30 of you go push it because there's probably at least 11 or 12 that are the ones from around here that are,
But the problem is with
trying to figure out what they can do to me next.
Problem is with these liberals, when you start giving them facts, then they get all pissy and then
Exactly, Cousin
then
Scott,
they get
they're
all
never right.
wound up and they get talking about their feelings. They want everything to be based on fucking feelings, not facts. But then we're allegedly, basing everything off the science, even though we're not allowed to know what the fucking science is, according to King Cuomo.
But the problem is, like I've said, we said in the last live stream, show us the science. I do, he does, we look shit up. It's shit that you gotta look hard for because it gets
They
buried.
fucking bury it.
But show me your science. You're just telling me to do something.
Well, look at
Science
here's some
shows
fucking-
that our local
here's some
fucking
science, 'cause-
guy got it wearing a
Here's some-
mask.
I have some science for you because we were just talking about it. all the lockdowns and all the major fucking issues with COVID are spread across all these Democratic ran fucking states.
Well, welcome,
There's
Josh.
some fucking science for you. No one's talking about Dakota, Iowa, all these little, no, nothing against y'all, because I can't wait to move out of the state and go to a podunk fucking state and leave me the fuck alone. But no one's talking about that. How about Tennessee? No one hears about Tennessee, right?
Keith, I have that problem too. I get out of it, push it, and then I get back into it. That's the only way I ever push thumbs up when I go to Rick's. I have to get out of it so I don't see everybody talking, push the thumbs up, and then I get back into it because I don't fucking know how to do it neither. But I got to go back for a minute because Josh Wellner, you're a Maine lobsterman, and I agree with you. Well, thanks for stopping by, Josh.
Mainer! At least you guys still have a Second Amendment state, even though you're ran by a fucking psycho.
Subscribe to Jimmy and me, and
I got some friends that are up there, they're Mainers. They moved from communist New York, changed their driver's license, the whole 9 yards, and then dude called me one day, he's like, hey man, I just went and bought a pistol. I'm like, you just bought it? He's like, yeah, I walked into the store and I bought it and I walked out. I'm like, you fucking suck. So you guys are cool up there in Maine.
yeah, South Dakota,
Second
no,
Amendment state.
no
for now.
no lockdown, and have very low cases. Yeah, my Savage 7mm rifle that I hunt with, I bought it. Barb and I went to Maine. God, I don't know when it was. Chelsea's 16. She'll be 17 on Valentine's Day. She might have been pregnant with Chelsea, so it was a good 16 years ago I've had that rifle.
Jesus.
The Kittery Trading Post.
Yo,
I bought it there.
I've been in that place.
That place is awesome.
I love that place.
That place is awesome.
You just walk
You
up
buy
and
a
down
gun there, easier
Walk
than you
up
can
and
here.
down the aisles and just manhandle every cool looking rifle, shotgun. I love that.
Yep. Only way to hit the thumb on mobile devices is to close the chat, hit the thumb, and reopen the chat. Yeah, that's what I thought, Rick.
Dang it.
Because that's what I have to do with yours when I go on your live.
That's some bull job.
I'm like, where the fuck's the thumb? Then I just X out, hit the thumb, and then go back in. So, masks are mandated in Brazil. You can go to jail, yet they're number 2 in numbers in the world, yet no one has asked, do these masks really work? Exactly. Did you
Not
see
allowed to ask.
Cayman Islands, I think it was, the 18-year-old girl from Georgia that just got a 2-month prison sentence because she didn't have a mask on?
That's gonna be us.
Whew.
That'll be us.
Tim Madison, our son had to go into the hospital this afternoon after 7 days of being positive. Now they're going to give him the antibody that cured Trump, but it will take 7, and then it went away. I'm assuming you mean 7 days you just quit writing. So, yeah, I mean,
Why can't everyone just
the
get
thing
it?
is, the drugs are, it's like that hydroxychloroquine that they were killing Trump over, it doesn't work. Yeah, it does.
does,
There's
yeah.
thousands of doctors
And
that say, yeah, it does.
And it's been around for decades.
Yeah,
And
Billy
it's
didn't come
proven.
back. Oh, well.
And it's fucking proven.
And I don't know.
Like what Adam does with his neighbor Mike, with Billy.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Billy.
Yeah, fuck you, Billy. Fuck you, Billy.
Billy.
Go put your 12 blades on your fucking mower, Billy.
I don't even know.
Nah, Billy's a dick. Anyways. God, I can't remember who was last live stream that was talking about that. What the fuck is that drug for cattle? God, I've been out of cows since 2011. I can't remember. Ivectomir? Something like that. It starts with IV. That shit works too.
Cow medicine?
Whoa, farming, fixing, and fabricating. What's good? Hey, Andy, what's up?
You're listening to it.
You're listening to it. You're listening to us bitch about the fucking
Yeah.
bullshit here in this country and in this stupid state.
I want some remedies. I want to know how the fuck we fix this garbage. I don't want my kids growing up in this.
Kevin and Billy, that's right.
But like I asked you last time, you said it's always been this way. Has it always been this way, or is this worse? Because
Yeah.
I'm just now getting in the political realm.
Yeah. These guys from Minnesota are telling us how much snow
Minnesota.
they had, Andy, and I'm thinking, looking at our
Minnesota.
weather, we're going to get it this weekend, or we're supposed to start getting it. After it goes to 55 and makes everything a
Minnesota
shithole
fellers know
tomorrow.
what blue light's all about. It's Canadian. Canadian.
Sir Flemington II of YouTube. What?
Oh,
Well, he got his message deleted. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Flemington.
This dude, he keeps getting his message deleted. He's either writing something really bad that YouTube's shit canning him for, or some of these guys are shit. No, because it's not saying that they put him in.
I didn't think.
Time out.
Did you make him? Did you give anybody the wrench to put anyone in?
I gave guys wrenches last time. I haven't given anybody. I got to do it up there, and that's a fucker to do it up
Sir
there.
Flemington.
I'll get more wrenches out before we'll do this
That's
more.
fancy name right there. That's
Me
one
and
of the
Jeremy.
names. I mean,
I'm locking his ass out. Okay, who the fuck was he? Needs to be in timeout. Yeah, I never even saw what he says. Janice
know what he
Farms.
said now.
Andy,
Dang it.
shout out just south of you. You guys are great. Yeah, Janice Farms, hay and grain. They're in Weed Sport, I guess it would be called, isn't it?
Weedville?
You're still, yeah, you're Weed Sport there. Or Brutus. I don't know what. That's a weird one.
Cody.
But spammer. Okay. Chef Brody said it was a
Really?
spammer.
We got spammers? We're that popular? We got spammers
Yeah.
out? I'll beat you.
Auburn. Okay, you're called Auburn. I don't know where the lines are right there. Troll. Yeah. Basically, he said he likes to see homos naked. Well, you're on the wrong fucking channel there, buddy.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna see any homos, and you ain't gonna see us get naked neither.
Nope.
So, Josh Wellner, LOL, you two cuss like fishermen. Love it. Well, I'm a farmer and he's a carpenter, so how many times has he measured something, cut it, and went, fuck?
Fuck! Ass!
How many times have I swung a hammer and said something really more than that because it hurt?
I'm actually still pretty.
Keith Robinson, yeah, we're supposed to get wind too, and
It's
it's fucked up. We're getting wind right now.
Yeah.
We're in the 20s.
That's because it's gonna rain.
Temperature's gonna go up all night long, and by like mid-afternoon tomorrow, we're supposed to hit 55. Can get 1 to 1.5 inches of rain. Great. There goes the snow that's left too. But we do need the water here. But for guys like, and I don't know if you're still in, Mike Price from Mike P7810, who's down in the area where they got 30 to 40 inches of snow,
that's not
ain't gonna be good for them people down there.
Well, they're already talking about flood warnings down there.
Yeah. And then we're supposed to drop right back down, and good old Lake Ontario is supposed to kick in this weekend and start giving us lake effect snow.
I cannot wait to retire and just get the fuck out of this state. I'm leaving. I was looking at houses in Tennessee.
Carl Livingston is summer here. Yeah, I know because
Carl!
no, or whatever your real name is, he seems to know. No offense, but I hope it stays hot and dry there because it sure as hell is helping our soybean prices right now with South America being in a drought. So
Dang.
86 there today. Well,
What?
they are
See,
talking
that's
snow after the rain. Yeah, Andy, I know. It's crazy. We're going to get a freaking inch and a half of rain, and then lake effect snow kick in after everything's a shithole again.
You know, climate change.
Rick Borg, now we know where fuck off all the way over there came from when Jimmy miscuts a board and throws that bitch across the yard. Fuck off
You
all
can,
the way over
you
there.
can ask my guys. Sometimes I get a little wound up sometimes. Never at people. I just get mad.
1163 on the board here today. Yeah, I actually had a corn contract and I pulled it today. I hope I'm not wrong because I raised it 5 cents. That would have been 450 and a 20-cent over basis, so 470 picked up at the farm. I pulled it and upped it to 455 because it hit right before it hit 450 today. So I'm hoping it keeps going up. I think through spring it will, as long as South America stays dry. Oh, he's thrown his CVC a few times, Carl.
Carl knows. I've been this way for a long time.
All right, Carl. After this is over, he's going to tell me who you
Carl! Fucking Carl.
National Defense
What?
Minister, Grumpy
Here's one.
Farmer, President
here's
Barb,
an inside
First
joke
Lady.
for Carl. Carl, do you remember this from Carl out on the range on the family day? We all got our 9 mils. You know, some of us had them in fucking Ziploc bags so they wouldn't get dirty. This is up at Fort Dum. It was
Chuck Chilson, how you doing?
It was Chuck. It was family day. My dad comes. My parents come up, and you know they're gonna have a tank shoot and all this cool shit. And my dad's like, "They don't give you bullets for those?" I'm like, "Dad, not all of us get along." Carl knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Robert Hurley, we will all get through this together with family, Jesus, and Smith & Wesson. There you go. I do have some other brands I like a little more, but I'm with you. Dawson Harris, Barn Talker for National Defense Minister.
Oh.
Grumpy Farmer President and Barb First Lady. Yeah, well, I don't know if she's on because her and Chelsea were watching a
We'd be
movie,
running out of bombs real quick.
but she can rip them off too pretty good, trust me.
Trust me, my foreign relations wouldn't be good. I'd be making a couple of countries into glass. You suck, boop. You
William
suck, boop.
Welsh, did you guys fill your deer tags? Yes. Well, some, because I had a lot.
Fellow didn't get in the woods.
If you watched the video, you saw Chelsea's 9-point that we got opening morning. And then Chelsea smoked the dough. Awesome shot. Like 110 yard. That kid can shoot.
Dang.
Threw some shit this
What is
weekend
with the-
when we were
What is with the younger
muzzleload
conservative
hunting with my
generation?
cousins and friends and stuff.
Like both of my kids are like dead-eyed
Yeah.
dicks, man.
So we gave my sister her dough for her freezer. Sees we already had some meat in the freezer.
Meat.
And then yesterday was the last day of our muzzleloader season. Matter of fact, I just took my guns over because I cleaned them today. And I smoked the dough yesterday and gave it to my buddy who's he's my grain broker because he's got some health issues and didn't be able to get out this year. So I got him a dough.
See, it's called
Put in his
neighborly
freezer.
shit.
Jimmy, you need to leave before your kids grow up. If they stay, it makes it hard to leave. Yeah, they're already
They're already grown up pretty much.
20 and 17 or whatever.
I've been telling them since they were wee little lads to get the fuck out of New York and don't worry about me. Leave.
Chuck, Jim hasn't changed since high school. Yeah, see, he's too far behind me. I would remember. You would have been in
Chuck!
like 3rd grade when I graduated, so I don't remember.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear that far from the high school over. Smoked the dough, wasn't it hard to light? Ha ha, Jeremy. Haven't seen you since we played football in school. Boy, has the time changed. Do you hear? Yeah, you were ahead of me a couple of years, but we had fun. All right, Dawson. Are you talking to me or Jim? I'm thinking you're talking to me, Dawson Harris. Because I remember you. So I think you're talking to me, or I remember the name, Dawson Harris. So I think you're talking to me. Because, yeah, when I was a senior, I got along great with a lot of the, like, 10th and 11th grade kids. Well, a lot of them, I was in high school, so a lot of help do hay on the farm. Good reason to, get along with them. So they could come and help do hay.
Get your ass.
What the fuck? There.
What you? Damn it.
Yep, yeah, I thought you were talking about me.
I'm
Who
just
did you
wondering-
used to hang around with? I'm trying to think.
I'm just wondering what else I could get pissed off about.
You used to hang around with a kid that lived over there in 38, the end of Town Line Road, didn't you? Can't think of his name off the top of my head neither. Trust me, you get over 50, it just starts going downhill. I rode the
Right.
bus with Big D, zipped it, yeah. What's the kid that was at the end of the road there? His father worked for Herbie Titus for years. I think he worked for Herbie. Right at the end of your road, Zip.
Yeah.
Dawson Harris, yep. Jeffrey Hallstead, okay, yep. Hey, we got 90 people in.
I'll be dipped.
Oh, so
90 people.
I wrote it down because I know I wouldn't remember it.
Fucking real numbers, y'all.
Yeah, so I got these numbers. In 2012, Obama got 69 million
The
votes.
Messiah.
The Messiah. And he won 873 counties across the country. Now I looked and there's like a little over 3,000 counties, but then there's, boroughs, like
Yeah.
Louisiana has parishes.
Yeah,
So there's
yeah.
more than just, the counties. So, you do produce farming out of Wolcott now. Okay, Dawson. Trump got 75 million 4 years later, won 2,497 counties. Of course, he wins all the small podunk counties. Biden got 81 million votes
Live.
and won 477 counties, almost 400 less
2,000.
than Obama. So now, if you take these parishes, like in places in Louisiana that aren't called counties, well, that's a fucking red state. Do the math, folks.
As we said in the Army, all lies.
Do the math, folks.
It's all
We're
lies.
getting fucked right up the ass.
And look what he just did. He's seen what all these
Yeah, Rick, I like
assholes,
that.
what all these, $600 measly dollars. He's like, nah, nope. Y'all need to redo that math right now. He's a
And
papa's asshole from New York City. Got it. Cool. Didn't hire him to have a good attitude. I hired him to do a fucking job. And if a feller's sticking up for us in that aspect, then he's got big thumbs up for me.
gotta get my water since Jim drank my other beer.
It's Coors Light. It's the same thing.
So,
Just has a beard.
anyways, this whole election thing, that's what scares me about Georgia. I think we said this the last time. They got 1 million new registered voters.
No, they didn't.
How the fuck does that
They were in
happen
the suitcase.
in a
under the
month or
table.
so time? No, for this January 5th runoff.
Huh?
All of a sudden, there's supposedly
Still fucking
a million new people that have registered. First of all, you shouldn't be able to register a month
After the
before you
fact.
vote. I mean, that's just asinine.
I got some shit in the mail today saying that I changed my shit to independent, but to vote in the next. I don't know. I didn't pay
Yeah, he's been gone for a long time, Christopher. Herbie has. He used to be a judge. Herbie Titus, local farmer, has been dead for years. Great old guy, friends with my dad.
Old school.
Probably my dad's
I had that
88.
I had that conversation with my parents last night. My grandparents be doing backflips in their fucking grave right now if they see what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
And neither one of them were very political, but both of them were the same type of fellers that we are, you know? Leave me alone. I'll be a good soldier and pay my fucking outlandish taxes. Just leave me alone to go work.
Where should they go?
Fuck off way over there.
Yeah, there you go. Herbie Titus was not only a local farmer for years, but he was a judge. When I was
See, now
16
that's
years
what I'm
old,
talking about.
got my license. My daughter loves this because she got her license. Well, here in New York, Commie, New York now, she turned 16 Valentine's Day last February of 19. You have to wait 6 months before you can get your license.
And you guys stay in school too.
We got our license immediately, but anyways, she loves this story because I think it's 11 or 12 points on your license, you lose your license. Well, I lost mine in the first 6 months I had it. I think the worst one was 105 and a 55.
Yeah.
And then the cop said, roll up your window because they were tinted blacker than black, and I went like this, and he couldn't see it. Well, that judge, when I went in front of him, threw that ticket out. He goes, well, I got tinted windows on my truck. I was like, all right, cool. And not Herbie, it was a different judge. The 105, should have immediately lost my license for, what was it, 30 over or something?
Yeah, that's.
But he says, bring your checkbook next week. I don't believe in taking people's licenses. I was like, okay, cool. But
Do that now.
I lost my license, and Herbie wrote a note, sealed it in an envelope, told me to keep it in my glove box. And if I ever got stopped, hand the officer the note.
You're get out of jail free.
Yeah, but I was not allowed to open it. So, of course, we knew all the local deputies, rode snowmobile with them, friends with them. One of them may happen to have chased my older sister around a couple times, which was the one who stopped me one time, just the bullshit. Knew that I had lost my license, and the fucker wanted to open that letter just so he could see what it was. And I had to go back to Herbie to have a new,
You asked for
yeah.
another one?
yeah.
Damn, that's pretty good.
And I have not had a ticket since 1986.
So did you ever
because of
know what was on the letter then?
Nope, never knew. I was never allowed to open it, and I had to give it back to him sealed. So,
Well,
all
I would have fucked that all.
right, I missed some. Whoa. What have I missed here?
I want to know what.
Jimmy, the independent party went away because they didn't get enough votes. I got the same letter.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Well, everybody, it's like I said, Barb and I switched to no party. If everybody in this country was a no party, they got nobody to pander to then.
Wow.
But you'll never see it happen because the problem is you got your alt left and your alt right.
Fuck! I forgot your Christmas present. Dang it!
Well, I didn't get you anything, so. Well, I just did a beer.
I appreciate that. I mean, that means more to me than you know.
Robert Hurley, I am a retired tractor mechanic from Texas. I have been working with my kids and grandkids to teach them to work and get together and help each other and not rely on the government to pay for you.
Yep.
Exactly. I mean,
I mean, it's sad to say, but that's the old school way. You know, shake a man's hand, look him in the eye, that kind of shit, you know? Nobody wants to do that no more. They just want to, you know, I'm gender fluid and blah, blah.
yeah. Depends on what I feel like today. Oh, no,
I identify as an Apache attack helicopter. How about that shit? Oh, Jesus.
Hey, pick on my Coors Light all you want, but I like Coors Light, all right? I also like Michelob Ultra.
Oh, God.
So,
Look at some of your cool points might have come down just a little bit.
okay, whatever.
Mick.
Sawyer, when I was a kid, I got stopped for going 136 and a 55. Well, you got me then. Mine was 105.
That's getting down. I think I ended up joining the army before I got in too much trouble.
Is he my son-in-law? No, he's only 10 years younger than me. He's not my son-in-law, or 9 years something.
No.
No. Fuck, you think I'd want him marrying one of my kids?
And to be honest, my youngest son, who's actually the age of Chelsea, he's like, Dad, she kind of scares me. I was like, well, that's a farm girl for you, boy.
There you go, Rick. Shake my hand or punch me in the face. One way or another, we'll figure out where we stand.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's like the whole show me the science thing. Well, then show it and let's debate it. Stop telling us, because you're government and you know what's best. You know how to run my business or some small, not mine, because, you know, what the fuck, I'm always social distance out here. It's a farm. But anyways, you know, a small business, a hardware store, a fucking
Feed store.
or you know, the local
A
four
salon,
corner.
a gym.
Yeah, the local
a
four corner
restaurant,
diner or
a
something like that.
bar.
Bar. Stop trying to tell them how to fucking make a living and feed their family because you're so much smarter. Because we pay you to be so much fucking smarter. It's bullshit.
They don't know fucking dick.
Go fucking way over there or whatever it is he says.
Fuck off. Way over there.
That, what he said.
Like we used to say in the army. Stay
Lee.
in your fucking lane.
Lee Harris is a lesbian trapped in a man's body. Well, all right, Lee.
I think
At least you know where you stand. I have nothing against lesbians as long as they film it. I'm good with it. You know?
Jesus Christ.
I don't want the gay filming thing, no. So, but
That's sexist.
that's
What?
sexist, I know.
Oh my god. Like these. Well, this. I mean, it's the same like with these politician assholes coming up with gun laws.
Yeah, Carl.
If you're gonna impose something on the general public, you should be a course expert or have course experts whistling in your ear and telling you exactly what to say and what to do. I mean, they got this asshole recorded, fucking Cuomo, saying that everything he's imposing is based on fear, not facts.
Yeah. Just simply
He's
go
got
back.
all the sheep fucking scared shitless, boy.
For all of you that follow me on Instagram, you saw my post the other day of Fosse sitting in that baseball game this summer with the one guy on one side and the woman on the other, both wearing a mask. His is down here, got his phone in his hand like this, turned to the guy, smiling and laughing. And what was his excuse? Well, I had to rehydrate. You had your phone in your fucking hand, not a bottle of water or anything. And finally, they cut away from him after a couple of times
Another
because somebody
example.
probably called the network and said, "Stop showing that guy without his mask on."
Example of do as I say, not as I do. How many of these Democrat fucking governors and fucking mayors have been caught doing the same, doing
I don't care,
opposite
Carl.
of what they're mandating to fucking do?
Or Christopher,
So
I don't
fuck
care.
off. How can I take you serious? It's like I said in a video a couple weeks ago. If these assholes were so nervous, right? Because they're pretending to give a shit about us. It's pretend. They don't care. All they care about is their money that's coming in. So they don't care. So we get past that part. They don't give a shit about us, right? So if this was as serious as they say it is,
See you later, Jeremy.
wouldn't you reckon that they would be following all their regulations to a T, if not more, so that way they didn't die, did not enjoy their millions of tax dollars that they get every fucking day from us, you know, to spend on their $80 a gallon ice cream and their big mansions and their fucking armed guards that they have?
Exactly, William Welsh.
Wouldn't you reckon that's what they would do? But instead, you got them pushing these regulations, and then you got Gruesome Newsom going out to a restaurant that's like $500 a plate with about a half dozen people that were in the fucking medical field, by the way.
Yeah. Sitting all at a table, and in the background there was a window, and they said, well, it wasn't indoor dining. Why? Because the fucking window was
There's a
open?
window. Get the fuck. Oh my.
All right, before it goes away, because people are getting fast again. Where the hell was it? That one guy just said something that I liked.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Right there, William Welsh.
Somebody.
Cuomo is the most corrupt politician of my lifetime. Yeah, mine too. He has no ethics or belief system. He gets his ideas from the headlines. He's nothing but a populist. Exactly. See, that's the thing. When it comes to any elected office, it's more of a popularity contest. But part of the popularity should be,
You know what the fuck you're doing.
well, is what you're saying, what the people you're representing want to hear. And that's the part that pisses
you
me
to
off with
do-
Mr. Executive Editor and the rest of these fuckheads when they say shit about, well, just because his constituents may, like what he's saying. Well,
Doesn't that fucking count?
I don't
Isn't
give
that
a
the
fuck
purpose?
if the rest of you don't. How's that sound?
Isn't that the purpose? Yeah. Well, his constituents said this and that, Well, that's why he's fucking there. That's the fucking point of being elected to an office. You say shit. People agree with that shit.
See you later, Ron.
People vote for you. You get in that position. People expect you to do what you said you were going to do because that's how you got there. I mean, it's like fucking kindergarten style, man. I don't fucking get it.
Well, Dawson,
Jesus.
if you recall the shit I went through this summer, I'll leave that one alone. If Jim wants to,
What?
read Dawson Harris. I'll let you discuss that one if you want to.
Would not give a shit to anyone unless it was. Oh, that's racist as fuck. Dawson Harris? Yeah. I seen that one. Yeah. They can be openly racist. That's fine. That's fine. Let's talk about, our president-elect. You ain't black if you don't vote for me. That's not racist. I mean, motherfuckers tearing down statues of Abe Lincoln for fuck's sake.
Yep. Well, Virginia just had their one statue taken down in the hall there of statues or whatever, because apparently, I don't know if it's the governor or some elected officials in the states decide what two statues they want in there. So, what was it?
This
Lee?
whole,
I think
like-
the Robert E. Lee statue got taken down.
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
I mean-
That's so bad, man. Bad. Does anybody pick up a book and see what that feller did after the war?
Yeah.
But no, we only listen to the history that we want to listen to, or at least the thems and theys do.
How do you learn from history if you erase it?
Right. Hey, we did this. This was bad. We're not doing that anymore. And this is what happened. This is the people that were affected. Here's the years that it happened. Here, learn from that. But instead, let's just turn our nope. Never happened. That offends me.
I mean, for any
People being offended. So now what? You're offended. Big fucking deal. You made a fucking what are you made of? To be so offensive.
I didn't see it, Tim. You'll have to tell me what it brought. I didn't see that one. I ain't been on my social media that much the last 4 days.
I gotta stay off.
We always do deer drives the last 4 days.
I gotta stay off the social media, man. 'Cause I fucking lose.
Yeah, Oliver 880. I'm not gonna repeat that one.
What is it? Where am I at?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
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 Who's
See,
to choose
there's
what
certain
history is
verbiage
important to
that,
learn? Exactly.
There's certain offensive.
Well, it's like the whole thing about, how do you learn from the past if you erase it? Okay, just off the top of my head, the ones that are in here that farming, me, Shane, Ed, Rick, Jeremy, Andy from Farming Fixin'. If I, miss you, sorry, but any of us farmers that have fucked up and done something stupid, and it's cost us thousands of dollars for doing something stupid, I want to remember that past so I don't do it again.
In my business, it's the same fucking shit, man. If you're a contractor, note to yourself, don't write a customer an estimate until the architect's done spending their money. I learned that one the hard way. Luckily, the customer was cool, and I was able to, I hated to charge more money after the fact, after I gave them an estimate. That's my worst. I hate doing that. But, architect want to just spend more of his fucking money and got to go by the plans. God,
Exactly. Or we learn a better way of doing it. Exactly. I mean, we've all fucked things up.
They've knocked us back into the some of these people have knocked us back into the fucking 60s, man. And they just don't even fucking get it.
Simon Priestman, good evening, gentlemen. Has Jimmy flipped yet? Did I miss it? Oh,
Nah,
he'll
not
give you
really.
another one.
No,
Well, he's had a few of the, what is it?
my retard fits or whatever.
No,
The fuck off over there.
Yeah, he's had a few of those.
Oh yeah.
But
I haven't yelled so much. They got like, it echoes a lot in here because the feller's got concrete in his barn and steel walls and a roof. Where my barn, it doesn't echo as much, so I don't go deaf. So I'm really doing.
yeah,
it for
Carl,
his back.
exactly. You can't call the opposition racist when you're the party that was the founder of the KKK.
Yeah, no shit.
Rusty old micro farm. It's a communist takeover. We may as well admit it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we
You can
talked
vote.
about.
You can vote your way in, but you gotta fight your way out.
We talked about this the last time. This whole systemic racism thing. I mean, I know it gets me in trouble here, but I don't give a shit. It's a crock of shit. We're all
another
born
one there.
with the same abilities, the same chances in life to do what we want with our lives. But we actually have to put some effort forward to do it and not rely on somebody else to say, here, I'll always be here for you,
Here
to
you
give
go.
you a
Here
helping
you go.
hand.
Here you go.
They just keep pushing minorities down.
Hand up,
If
hand
we're so
up.
systemically racist, why the fuck aren't they jumping the wall to get out of here? Instead, now that they know Biden's gonna just give everybody amnesty, they're lining up in droves again to come here.
Well, it's like that customer of mine.
No, Oliver
Russian
88,
fella.
I'm not. If you're
Ru-
asking me that, no.
It's that Russian fellow customer I got. There wasn't another country on the face of the planet he didn't pick. And he's more pissed. He's like, these people can cross the Rio Grande. They got citizenship before their pants are dry. He's like, you know how much money I had to fucking spend to come here? Fucking pissed.
Jimmy's had 4 beers, but that's all. We're
I
out
gotta
of
go,
beer
I'm gonna have
now.
to go outside and water the grass like right now.
We're out of beer, so we have to bring more for the next time.
Oh, that'll be
But then they'll, call it. They'll say that we're saying all of our, racist.
You're under the
and-
influence.
Yeah, or racist and what was the other thing we were accused of?
Vulgar. Your vulgar video full of conspiracy
Yes,
theories.
vulgar conspiracy theories because we're drinking beer. Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I still, in my brain, I'm still in free America. So
Well, I'm
you
sorry
can't
for you,
fuck up.
Seth, if you do, because that's just, I don't know what white privilege I've had. I've worked.
Mine
hard
hasn't
and I
showed
got-
up in my bank account yet.
Yeah.
I get up every fucking morning and work my dick off for my fucking white privilege. Fucker.
There you go, Simon.
Oh, these assholes, that fucking bullshit. Fuck you. These assholes have never been anywhere. You know how many fucking different races and ethnic groups I've worked with in
Yeah,
20
Rick.
years in the fucking military? These fucking dickheads have no fucking idea. Why don't you go to Saudi Arabia and fucking praise some of your gender studies over there, asshole, and see what fucking roof you get thrown off of, or how deep the fucking hole is they're gonna dig to bury you in it to stone you to fucking death. You fucking asshole. These fucking people, man, drive me fucking nuts.
Not to mention, I saw a thing the other day. Do you know what the #1 race is in this country for wealth, and jobs and shit? It's Asian.
Asian.
It's Asian.
Yep.
Try and go. Go
want
on,
what?
Jimmy. Give it some. But right now, the biggest racist push is towards white kids when it comes to college.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got to have their quotas. You got to have so many of this color, so many of this gender, so many that fly their pink, purple, orange, green flag and all this shit. I mean, that was one of the things that got me in trouble. I don't know why. In July of 2019, when the Democrats here in our county wanted to do their what was it called? That resolution they brought forward it was like an equality one or whatever. I made the comment, shouldn't our HR and civil service hire the best qualified person, no matter what color or gender they are? Oh my God, I was horrible person for saying that. Whatever.
Common sense. This chick can't win it. Stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Keith Robinson gets his best ideas when he's drinking heavily.
Well, again, I brought that shit up over the summer. And I used the military as an example. I don't care what color you are, what religion you are, or who you're fucking, or what you're fucking. Not my fucking business. If you can perform and do the job, do the task, move the mission along, mission first, I don't care. I do not fucking care. Don't care. So why, if you notice, it's always one certain political side that always wants to bring up the race shit. You know, oh, we had this many black votes and this many Hispanic. Aren't we all fucking Americans? Like, why?
Yeah, exactly.
If they keep on bringing that bullshit up, it's never gonna go away. Just call everyone American. If you're proud of where you're from and your heritage, good for you. Awesome, great. It's like we were talking about this over the summer. When's the last time you were called a European American?
Yeah, exactly.
So why do you gotta be African American?
By my buddy
or
who's
Asian
black,
American
when he was
or-
joking with me.
Yeah.
That's how we got on the subject, because I got a friend who's black who said that. He goes, were you born in Europe? I looked at him like, the fuck you talking about? I was born in Fulton, New York, like 15 miles from here when they used to have a hospital.
Fulton?
They don't
Holy
have,
shit.
yeah, Lee Memorial.
Man, your parents really didn't care about you.
Well, that's because our backwoods doctor from Hannibal delivered me. That's the way it was back then.
Is it Arena?
Yeah, Dr. Arena.
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Yeah. He's the one that sewed that finger back on when I cut it off the bicycle chain too. See how it's not straight
He gave me
anymore?
some-
The end of it.
He put me some stitches in there and told me to quit crying.
But anyways, I'm like, the fuck you talking about? He goes, well, aren't you Europe American? I go, no, I'm fucking American. He goes, well,
Why the fuck am I?
I'm black American. You're white American. I wasn't born in Africa, so I'm not African American. I have no intentions of going to Africa. So stop fucking pushing African American on me, people.
It's like that interview. I've watched it
But
a couple of times.
where did slavery, So that's what they want to push.
Yeah. Well, look at the interview that Morgan Freeman did with Don Lemon, that race baiting asshole on CNN a couple years ago. And he said it best. He's like, stop calling me that. Stop calling me African American. Stop calling me black. I'm just an American. Stop bringing it up. Bury that part. Why bother? We're all Americans. We're all paying taxes. All these assholes that like to piss it away.
Kathy Sickendick.
What?
Men and men ain't good. Sorry. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
Sick and dick? Yeah.
it's a rough last name. You must have got picked on a lot.
I'm watering your grass
Go
right
ahead.
now.
Well, you're watering the snow, but it'll be
I'm
gone.
watering
You're
the
just going to add to all that rain that's going to come tomorrow. Oh, Christopher, you were born in Fulton too, huh? Yep. Back now I think it's an urgent care. So she'd get killed in the Army, Carl. Yeah, what, with a name like that? Yeah. We're not picking on you, Kathy. I just, I don't understand your comment neither. Men and men ain't good. Sorry. Whatever. You're right. There's a lot of men. Oh, you mean men with men? Well, if that's what you're talking about, I'm with you 100% there. No talking about gay. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I got there. Took me a minute. Yeah, I'm with you there too. I hate to go backward, but I'm getting a little drunk. I'm a part-time diesel mechanic, part-time farmer. Keith. Get drunk all you want if you're home, and you're not going out driving. Fulton was like an animal hospital. I hated going there with the ambulance. Well, I was born in the animal hospital, Zip, so. But that was back in the days where your country doctor, like he said, Dr. Arena was the guy's name. I don't know when he died. Like I said, my parents are 88. He was probably 6, 8 years older than them. And he was in his late 80s when he died, but he delivered me, and he came to the hospital and delivered me, because that's what they did back in those days. But he sewed the end of my finger back on when I was like 6 years old in his office. Rick is a dumb shit. I mean, an underdeveloped white male born in the United States, pile of fecal matter. Okay. Well, okay.
Don't hold back.
Wow, you can hear the wind blowing now.
Yeah, and it's
Your mom knew him, okay.
It's dinner as warm outdoors as it is in here.
Where I grew up, you went to the vet for your health care, Dirty Eric. I'm not judging you, Rick.
See, I was told to rub dirt in it and fucking take a knee, drink water, have a Motrin.
Yeah. Well, don't take a knee today. It'll mean something different. We won't even go there. He was like 93 or so, Chuck Chilson says. Yeah, he was up.
Talking about?
Dr. Arena when he
Oh
died.
yeah. Chuck's from the Hannibal area.
I know he retired. I was probably in my early to mid 40s when I had to find another doctor when he quit. So it was at least somewhere between 10 to 14 years ago
Pretty
when
much,
he
I mean,
stopped
that's
practicing.
funny because, I mean, you got 10 years on me, and I'd almost say everyone I knew in high school, everyone went to that dude, man.
Yep.
He's old school, no bedside manner, fuck no. But you know what? He got the job done.
I always loved going in there because the guy was fucking clean. He smoked like a train, so he always smelled like cigarettes. But I remember going in there with my mother when I was a kid, and you could hear him in the room with some other kid that had something wrong with him, screaming at the kid's fucking mother. Well, God damn it, if you do what I told you to do and give him this shit would work, and blah, blah. And I'm like, holy shit.
That reminds me of some bullshit that some people wanted me to talk about. Screaming in the other room. So, do y'all remember when Texas decided to sue all those, bring all those, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia, the other, Wisconsin, I think it was.
Kathy, that's funny.
And then the other 17 states piled on and it went up to the Supreme Court, right? Did y'all see that one senator? I can't remember his name. I don't even know if he was a senator. He was speaking in front of all the blowjobs up there that allegedly know more than we do, saying that they had overheard the conversation in their little chamber, the Supreme Court's chamber. So you got Thomas, Kavanaugh, Comey, those are conservatives. I don't know the liberal assholes that are up there. Long story short, all the conservative ones are bringing up Bush versus Gore, and they overheard said, we didn't have fucking riots then. So that's our Supreme Court right now. They don't have the balls to do what's right because we have riots.
Which is what I said all along.
Not for nothing, but we do have the capability to control the fucking riots
It's called the military.
if these Democrat governors and mayors would let the cops, the National Guard in some instances, and the federal fucking troops come in and handle that fucking shit. But oh no! God forbid we do the right fucking thing. Let's just cower down and be a bunch of fucking pussies.
Ha! Tim Madison. Good old Doc Arena. Turn your head and cough. Coldest hands in the business.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah, dude.
Oh, I want to go back to her. Where was she?
Is that the Kathy?
Yes.
Dickinson?
Yep, Kathy. Oh, I passed. I went back
Carl!
too far.
Insurrection
Right there,
Act
Kathy's-
won't need the gun.
Kathy Sickendick. I'm sorry, I laugh when I say it. I'm sorry. And tell your husband thank you for his service too.
Hell yeah.
He says, my husband, Vietnam vet, he said last name was fun. Called him Pukin' Peter. Oh, that was funny. I had to go back and find that one. But I'm glad you're here. And you got a sense of humor.
Appreciate you.
And we appreciate your husband for sure.
Hell
because
yeah. Those guys got a fucking raw deal, man.
I've gotten to be friends the last 5 years with our what the fuck's his position? In the
Legion?
county. No, in the county there. Our money guy that collects the treasurer. He's a Vietnam vet. Good dude. I gotten to be friends with him. Good dude. Don't know if he's in here tonight, but probably not. He's not one of the ones from the county that would want to be, trying to catch me for everything, like the rest of them. So I think some of them have left now.
Bye.
You're still here, Mr. Executive Editor, because you've got your pen and paper writing down everything I say, so you can put your next article in, which will get me some more subscribers anyhow.
Freedom of
And then you
speech.
can write some bullshit about how I said I'll get the last laugh. Fuck you. Ain't got nothing to do with any kind of last laugh, you dick.
Appreciate that first amendment, freedom of speech.
It's kind of like here in this county, we're up to 3,000 confirmed cases now. Well, or positive tests, I will call it that.
Yeah, after they test them and test them and
Yeah.
test them and test them and
Well,
test
that's
them.
because people that got you so scared, they're just go test.
I'll be concerned when we have 3,000 dead bodies in the hallway. How about that?
But speaking of that, okay, this county has about 78,000 people in it. Last I looked, because we get updates like every day, and it's a floating number all the time. I could be off 1 or 2, so don't hold me firm, but I think we're at like 27 or 28 hospitalizations. Somewhere's in that number. Could be 1 or 2 higher, 1 or 2 less. Don't hold me to it. Onondaga County, next door, has like 465,000 people. The big city is Syracuse, New York.
Liberal.
Has 3 big hospitals in it. There's probably 165,000 people in Syracuse, I think. Last I looked, they had 325 or 330 hospitalizations. So
No, the one hospital's got 100.
basically, between the 2 counties, we have 360, we'll call it, round off, roughly, hospitalizations out of 540 to 50,000 people.
We better close everything. I mean, oh my God. And y'all remember last winter, the lamestream media kept on, deaths. It was all about how many COVID deaths we
And yeah,
had.
Chuck, no one's had the flu this year.
And now it's all about COVID positive. Okay, you tested positive for it. Doesn't mean
Jim.
you're fucking dying.
Thanks for your service too, then, if you're a Vietnam vet.
Like, when you start stacking bodies up in the hallways by the thousands, then I'll be concerned. But just because you test positive doesn't mean. I mean, look at Magic Johnson, for fuck's sake. Dude's HIV positive for the last, 20, 30 fucking years?
1992.
He ain't fucking dead in the grave yet, right? And back in the 80s and 90s, HIV was the big fucking scare. Y'all remember that? Just wear the condom. Just don't share needles. Just do this. Just do that. Dividing the country up with
Yeah,
people
Rick.
and shit. Big fucking deal,
Well,
right?
1982 or 83, one of them, I can't remember now. It was either 82 or 83 was the year that I got into that truck accident that I think I told you guys
Yeah.
about, where I got a scar that runs from here all the way to my spine. I got cut in half. That was like the start of HIV, of AIDS, the early 80s. So I had to have blood transfusions. I mean, I was fucked up for like 3-4 months. I know most of you will right now that I'm still fucked up, and that's fine. But anyways,
Doesn't need a blood transfusion.
so I don't know when it was. It was close to a year later. Imagine this now at like 17 years old, getting a letter in the mail saying you need to come in to be tested for HIV because they weren't sure
If you got some.
if you got blood that was tainted. Because if you recall, that Arthur Ashe, that black tennis player from back then, had a heart transplant and he died from HIV because of blood transfusions. Get a fucking letter. Can you imagine that? Yeah, we want to schedule an appointment with you for next week.
You might have a disease that's going to kill you.
Yeah,
So you
I
might
mean-
want to come on in.
Obviously, I tested negative because I'm still here and I've never taken any kind of HIV cocktails, but oh my God, it's just, how about this? Or the mayor of DC proclaims, whoops, you disappeared. Christmas Eve is now Fosse Day. Yeah, well, fuck the mayor of
Fuck
DC.
him. He's another doctor in name only. He hasn't seen a patient in fucking, 3-4 decades? Fuck him. How many administrations he's been in?
Robert
And he's-
Hurley. I think this
And
is
he's
the
just
first.
lining himself up to be in the next administration, too.
First I've seen of your name, Robert, I think.
Who?
Robert Hurley. My brother gave his all when he volunteered for Vietnam because he believed in this country, and all I have to remember him is a piece of marble. Yeah. Yeah. Pittman,
And
what
now-
year
and now
you
look-
got?
and now look what
oh,
the Dems
you
and
got
Days-
out in 69.
The thems and theys are doing in this country that he gave his life for. And you wonder why I get so fucking pissed.
The older people that just, look at the direction. My parents, like I said, 88 years old. They're dumbfounded looking at this country today. I mean, the fucking libtards that are just, how you can honestly look somebody in the eye and say that you think a man that hid in his basement, had 12 people show up to rallies,
Yeah.
can't complete a fucking sentence, has a son who's just, snorted more Coke than I drink Coke, because all of you that follow me know I don't drink coffee, I drink Coke.
Diet Coke!
And no, I don't drink Diet Coke. and can't read a fucking teleprompter is the best choice we have to run the free world. Say it really loud.
Fuck off! Way over there!
Exactly.
Are you shitting me right now? This guy's fucking, he sell us the fuck out to China like that. I mean, you can see who he's, look at the people he's picking for his cabinet.
No, none of
Just
them know
a good
nothing.
old boy.
Yeah, and-
none of these motherfuckers have a clue what they're fucking doing.
But look at his diversity bullshit, and he speaks about it at his press conferences. He's got to hire enough Latinos, enough
Yeah,
blacks,
but-
enough
but
women,
they
enough
still
gays.
The Biden campaign still hasn't gotten back with Black Lives Matter, and they're getting irritated.
Yeah.
They're getting irritated. They haven't gotten a
They're putting the first gay person in their cabinet. Wait a minute.
Trump's already got
Trump's
that.
already got that.
He's got gay fucking representatives. all
Trump's
over
got
fucking
women
world.
all over in his cabinet and stuff.
I can't name them or know what they're doing, but he's got a lot of first-time women in positions as well.
Exactly.
But he's sexist.
Exactly,
he's racist.
Jeremy.
He's this. He's that.
Everybody read Wemmy Deer's comment. He's exactly right, and I'm not going to repeat it.
Oh boy, I want to see it. Just extension of the. Oh yeah. What he said.
Yeah.
The Messiah.
The Messiah.
Yep. Rinse and
Who-
repeat.
Who, by the way, was my president for 8 years. I didn't like the guy, couldn't stand what he stood for. He was a slick talking black Bill Clinton, is what he was,
Well,
who did nothing for people of his color, by the way, which Trump has done a lot for minorities. But he was still my president, whether I liked it or not. Biden, no, he ain't going to be my president because he didn't fucking win it legally. And we all know that, including you assholes on the left. You know it. But, and it's about time that the people from the right wake the fuck up and start playing the same games. now.
again, why I said what I said the other night. I fucking can't stand them all. There's a
That's
handful-
right, Jeremy.
there's a
Did you
handful-
get that, Mr. Executive Editor?
There's a handful of Republicans that give a shit, and the rest of them are just laying over, hoping to keep their jobs.
Exactly, Seth. Kayleigh McEnany. I'm going to miss seeing her.
She's cool.
Yeah.
She's fucking on point. Boy.
She's got bigger balls than most Republicans in Congress do.
Yep. It's a fucking shit show, man.
Oh, exactly. He's a puppet. Chuck Josley. He's a puppet. They have a plan for him. He'll be in a home ASAP. In the end, Grandma Navy, I'm sure you met Nancy, will end up president.
Or
And
Chameleon.
Ferret-faced Schumer will be number 2. Well, no, this is what they're trying to do.
Chameleon
Because I'm sure most of you know this, but the chain of command goes president, vice president, speaker of the House. So that Article 25 that she was talking about, that everybody thought it was to get rid of Trump, no. She was setting that up so that when they snuck Biden in, get rid of number 1, number 2 moves up, number 3 moves up. Can you imagine that? Kamala and Botox face running our country? Holy fuck!
Better
We'll be
stock-
right over in Brazil,
Better
even though your
stock the
taxes
White
are
House
high.
bars full of vodka for Grandma Nancy. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly, Rick. They have no interest in helping their voting base because they'll vote conservative. Chris Katie, the Katie boys checking in. Always enjoy watching. Good to see you boys in here. You've already missed some,
Fuck off way over there.
Yeah, Jim's go way over there and fuck off things, but.
I'm gonna make a shirt. I gotta figure. I wonder if the.
Oh no, Dawson Harris, I'm not gonna get a Christmas card this year from the local paper followers. I don't think I got one from the retiring assemblyman neither, but I really don't care because I didn't send him one either. Like I said, I wish no ill on the man. I'm glad he's 76 years old and has some health issues and recovered. A couple weeks in the
Just
hospital,
proves the
whatever it
point.
was.
Just proves the point.
Exactly. But the point is, we're in a liberal fucking state with all the bullshit lockdown and face diaper bullshit, but our numbers keep going up. Well, shouldn't we all be dead then? It's like Emperor Cuomo's bullshit back in the spring with the refrigerator trucks full of dead people. Fuck you. How about the 40,000 intubation things there that we had to have that we shipped off to other states because we really didn't have to have them?
USS Discomfort that parked down there that only had
Yeah.
50 people on a boat that I think can house
But-
700.
But he needed to win his
Janice
fucking Emmy, so that's,
Oh, fuck off. Jesus.
he needed to win his Emmy, so he had to make things dramatic.
And he had time to write a book about it too.
Yep.
So.
Bestseller. Can Jim and I get an Emmy for this?
I just want things back to normal, my normal.
All right, Rick says you need a 12-pack on the next string. Barb can drive you home.
Cool. I mean, I'm really not that far. I could
I gotta
probably,
say, he's,
if it wasn't winter, a fella could probably stagger. I mean,
Well,
be
you
three
could-
steps, backwards. But
if it's not
I borrowed a
Snow's
gator.
not too deep. You can go up the back path and across the lot, and I'll go straight to your door.
Use the gator and get home.
They want us to die because they're not one of us. Time to stand
Yeah, but
together.
here's
Exactly,
the part
Kathy.
here's the part. Maybe somebody's smarter than me. So if all of us taxpayers
In the Mini
are
Cooper.
broke and
Take 'em
dead,
home in the Mini
how
Cooper.
how they gonna be fucking? How they gonna get their millions? There won't be a tax base to get their money from. That's why I'm confused.
Fuck is the red one?
That's just a message.
Oh.
You just gotta do what he's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mad Swiss. This is the first time I've seen you tonight, I think.
The Mad Swiss.
Trump will get it back and right. At least I believe it. You know, I hope you're right, but I'm losing faith.
Well, come January.
January 6th is going to be the.
And I keep
the
on,
last
on,
shot.
on all the news stuff that I watch.
Oh, all right, Chris. You've been here all night.
The new stuff that I watch, they're very. I mean, there's stuff that's going to come out. Whatever, we'll see.
Making
I
your
hope
father
so.
proud, Chris.
I hope.
Probably tells people he doesn't know me now. Why isn't Barb out as a mediator? I said her and Chelsea were watching some movie when I left, so that's probably why she hasn't been in here tonight.
She ain't got that kind of time.
Really enjoy your show, and we think the same. Me and the son are going to have some supper. Keep the cause. Robert Hurley. Well, thank you. Simon says we both deserve an Oscar for our performances. I would vote. Yeah.
Holly weird.
I don't think the locals up in the big city of Auburn here would
Anybody else find that interesting?
go along with you.
Like during, the presidential election, I see the by county. And it's always the big city. Why are our cities so
Yeah.
goddamn liberal? Why?
They call New York blue. All right. For those of you who are on Instagram that aren't following me, go follow me. It's Andy the Grumpy Farmer. If you're not on Instagram, just get the fuck on. You ain't got to follow a lot of people. Just go follow Jimmy Oot and me if you want. But go look at one of my last posts. It was Kid Rock wearing a t-shirt that showed all the red counties and then all the blue counties. And it said next to the red counties, United States of America, and next to the blue it said, what was it? Fucking dumbassistan or something like that. It was funny. But if you look at New York,
Same thing.
New York is bright red, other than a couple little blotches in upstate New York, like the liberal county next door.
Syracuse,
Syracuse.
Albany, Rochester.
And then it's down
Manhattan.
towards New York City.
Long Island was beat red. Couldn't believe that.
Yeah, Suffolk County, places like that. But they got us blown away in people numbers. And the only way New York, when we lose people, like we're going to lose this congressional seat, the only way they bring them back in is the illegal immigrants.
And there's more conservatives leaving the state. And there's more illegal immigrants coming in. And what do you suppose they're going to vote for? New York is a lost fucking cause.
Yeah, well, all these
But
liberal
I want to
states.
know, why do liberals, why is it all city fuckers? Why? I mean, so far they're the ones that are reaping the worst benefits from these lockdowns. So don't
Smart
they, I mean,
ass,
are they
Jeremy.
that fucking dumb? Maybe they are that dumb. I don't know. It's just fucking stupid. Man.
It's dumb fuckistan. Yes, there it is. Dumb fuckistan.
Maybe I'll add that one. Fuck off way over to dumb fuckistan. That'll work.
That's right. You can't, Tim, you're right. You can't beat the population numbers. I mean, but the big cities, the big liberal cities, keep bringing in these people who are just costing them more money because, like it or not, they're not,
They're not
pulling their own weight.
They're not putting anything in the system.
But they're
sucking
bringing
from the
them
system.
in because they're telling them, we're going to take care of you, come in, vote for us, we're going to, and then we get fucked, in plain English.
It's like Adam Carolla said, don't ever vote for anybody that says, I'm going to do this for you.
Exactly,
I'm gonna take
Dawson.
care of you."
And I said that on the last live stream. Cuomo has made it so in New York, illegal aliens can get driver's licenses. It's a safety thing. It'll make it better. Yeah, fuck you. But when they go into that DMV and they fill out that paperwork, and that box says, are you a U.S. citizen? Check. That person behind the counter can't question that.
Nope.
Can't say, show me, prove to me you're a U.S.
Where's your green
citizen.
card? Show me your papers.
So now they can fucking vote. I mean, oh,
The system is rigged.
it's horrible.
It's time to move.
Yeah, you can't fix stupid. That's right.
How many more years I got?
Yeah, Jack Sachs. So now they want to kill the Electoral College. Isn't it there to help represent states with less population? Yeah, but they want to do everything they can do to ensure a Republican will never get back in the White House.
Yep. Change the rules.
And you're seeing that in this election. There ain't no fucking way that Sleepy Joe could get 81 million. If there's 81 million people in this country that are that fucking stupid, we got a problem, okay?
Well, we got problems.
Yeah, we got problems.
We got some fucking-
But we got a lot of problems if there's 81 million people that are that
Everybody.
fucking stupid.
If the media, I blame the media. The media is the damnation of this country. The mainstream media is the
Yeah,
damnation.
Pat Toohill, they want to give illegal stimulus, exactly.
They painted Obama as the Messiah, hence why I refer to him as the Messiah. He fucking piss-pounded racial issues back to the 60s, letting all this garbage and fueling the fucking fire. If the mainstream media gave as much attention to all the good that Trump has done over the last 4 years, we wouldn't have this fucking problem.
Exactly,
no.
Simon. It's all about
No.
filling their pockets, not hardworking people. Exactly, Kathy. Hey, I hope you subscribe to both of us if you aren't, because we like having you in here.
Hell yeah.
That, and like I said, thumbs up to your father for serving this country.
Isn't her husband?
Her husband, excuse me, husband. I'm still gonna laugh when I see her name, I'm sorry. I mean, when I read it the first time, I'm like,
Oh, that can't be real.
is that real?
Is that real?
Sick and Dick, is that real?
Thinking that.
Oh, and speaking of the Katie boys, there's some local boys here. I'm good friends with their father. We're in each other's weddings. I think I told you this last time, but thanks to you boys that served too. So,
Appreciate you.
fuck off all the way over there. You're right, Rick.
Fuck off all
That's
the way
right.
over there.
He even put the finger pointing over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I wonder if Mad Moose will make me t-shirts. I'll sell them shits. So isn't that what all the popular YouTubers do? They get merch and shit and all that stuff. Whatever.
Copus L. Grumpy,
Okay.
how do you feel about a state that just passed the popular vote?
Huh?
What do you mean about states that just passed the popular vote?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, because no state can just go by the popular vote. We all use the electoral college. Are you talking about changing it to the popular vote?
That would be bad.
Yeah, that wouldn't work because
There'd only be like a dozen counties in all of America that would choose the president. That's why the Electoral College exists. It'd be up to California and New York City. And so far, their choice has been fucking primo.
Jeremy, Dennison Farms, hats for all. Well, Barb and I talked about she's got some guy that does designing for her brother's channel that she does the video editing for. We're kind of working on a Grumpy Farmer hat to play around with, and maybe we'll come up with something and put it out there. And if some people want to buy them, fine. You know, some hats, t-shirts.
Pro bono one.
You got to get Land Pro as a sponsor then, Andy. Maybe get a little merchandise. Yeah. Well,
I don't know if there's too many commercial people that want to.
yeah, I'm not sure we're sponsor worthy here. I don't know because the
You
first-
guys said the fuck word
Yeah.
20 times. We can't have that. It's the word, bud.
when one of them comes to me and says you can't speak the way you're speaking, I'm going to tell them that's why we have a First Amendment. So,
Fuck off way over there.
oh, I was waiting for you to really get into that. So, Dave
Makes my
Chamberlain,
head hurt.
free speech and God bless America.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. I mean, if words hurt you, then you probably should examine.
But it's okay to call
You're
all
right.
Republicans fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
The Democrats, I mean, they've literally said, well, we don't know why this is a story. So apparently if you're on the left, it's okay to
Why
say
you-
whatever
why
you
you-
want, call anybody whatever you want.
While you're wearing a communist baklava, by the way. Whatever. They all can get away with everything. They all do. None of them get hemmed up on nothing. Look at Hunter Biden, for fuck's sake, man. I mean, it's a proven fact that the mainstream media buried that story and were told not to run any of it.
And look at that piece of shit fucking Barr. I mean,
Oh, that fucking guy.
did he not a month or two ago look like he was just, you know,
On a tear, and all of a sudden it was
Oh.
like, boop, like someone
Yep.
flipped the switch.
but he's looking for his next post. Because he knows it ain't going to be with Trump. So he's just
Well,
turned.
either way, it ain't going to be with fucking Trump.
And we spent 4 years listening about Russian collusion to find out there really was. It was called the Steele dossier. They were actually helping Hillary.
That worked out.
But now when there's China, Ukraine, and Russian collusion with the Biden family,
Oh, no, no, no.
can't talk about that. No.
No, bury that story right now.
I think you're right, Jeremy. Barr got bought off. I think you're right.
Yep.
He got a pretty good retirement, which is why he was
I would
done
have liked to
today.
been. I would have liked to have been a fly in the wall in the Oval Office when him and Trump had a conversation, because I don't think it was. Because Trump plays chess, y'all. He ain't playing checkers. He plays chess. Dude's pretty fucking smart. Pompous asshole, but he's fucking smart.
Copus L says Colorado just passed to get rid of the electoral college, so we are basically California.
Good going. That's about as fucking smart as defunding your goddamn police. Oh, we're fucked.
Someone told him where his bread was going to be buttered. Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
glad I'm halfway done. I can't imagine what this country's gonna be like in another 40 years.
No, but you know who I feel sorry for? The kids that
My
are.
kids.
I'm sorry, I call you kids. The Katie boys. I'm always going to call you kids because I've known you since you were born. My kid, his kids.
I got grandkids, man.
I don't know if Devin, you and your buddies are in here. You kids, you know, they're in high school. I mean, you're fucked. The taxes you're going to pay 20, 30 years from now and shit.
Get out of New York.
But just where this country's going. I mean, my wife, one of my wife's sisters just went down to Florida visiting her son. Came back, said, it was like a different world down there. You go to a bar, go to a restaurant. Some people had masks on if they felt they needed to wear them. Others didn't. Well, Florida's not in the news every day, are they?
Isn't that funny?
Keith Robinson.
Mother.
You have two kids that have been in the service. Oldest is 37, been in 19 years. And one 34 has been in 17. Well, God
Dang.
bless them and thank them from us for their service.
Almost there, man. Almost there.
Rick Bork, got a fresh case of beer? We getting tore up tonight. Yep.
Hell yeah! I got cold ones waiting at the house right now.
We got to end this here because it's 10 minutes to 9, which means it's 10 minutes to 8 out in Rickville, and his live stream starts at
Wrecker? Bill?
9 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock his time. So everybody go over to Rick Bork after this. You'll see more of what you saw here.
Hell yeah.
Or you'll see Katie beating the shit out of him. We see that every week too, but you know. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Pat Toohill, big cities control the vote. All states, whoa. So many came on so fast. All states should be like Nebraska where the electoral votes are split. Exactly. I've said that for years for New York.
Oh, yeah, that won't happen.
Mad Swiss, our grandkids are 6, 4, and 1. I sometimes cry with all the evilness going on that they got to grow up into. Exactly.
I got,
Dirty Eric, 4 a.m. there. God bless you, dude. You're up watching us.
dang. I got a 5-year-old and 2 3-year-olds, man. I just shake my head.
I don't have any grandkids, and she'll be 17 on Valentine's Day. I better not have any fucking grandkids for a while.
Somebody gonna die.
Friend who's a boy, you were in here earlier. Are you listening?
You'll die. You'll die.
You'll go hunting with me again, but you
No
might
one-
not come back.
No one will ever find you, boy.
No.
Joke. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Gee.
Todd Reynolds, the Democrats have been destroying this country for the last 100 years.
The
Yep.
last true Democrat was fucking murdered in Houston in 1963. His name was John F. Kennedy, if
Yep.
y'all don't fucking know. Did they get rid of that fucking history yet, too? Because guess what? He wasn't getting on board with their fucking plan either, so they murdered his ass.
Well, here's one for you. Back in the day, like my parents' time, Democrats were conservative. Democrats back then
We're the conservative.
were the conservative party, what Republicans were supposed to be. Okay? When I was 18 and registered, I didn't know any better. I was a stupid kid. I registered like my parents were. They were a Democrat. Since switched, obviously. So did I once I started realizing what the world was like or the country was like and going, I don't want to be associated with them fucksticks. But that's why I'm now on no party.
I don't want to be associated with fucking neither one.
Dave Chamberlain, Florida is a good place to live. Yep, I agree.
Fucking hot, dude.
Good place to live in the winter at least, because that's what I'd like to do.
Fucking dude, try to do something outside in August in Florida.
Hey,
Hell,
Christopher Lindsay, Merry Christmas to you too, and take care. And I don't hate everybody in the USDA. I actually like my local FSA office. I still do. We are a little rocky now after all the bullshit that's gone on, but Mad Swiss, you all have a Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good one. Gonna be hauling milk through it. Fuck sticks, Murphy Law. Oh, God. All right, so we're gonna get out of here, guys. Obviously, we ain't gonna do one for
This
next week neither, probably with New Year's, and maybe the second week of January we'll hit you back again.
maybe you're like right after the 6th, and we'll have all
Yeah.
sorts of shit talking
Yeah,
about.
maybe after January 5th runoff, which actually probably won't be solved till March, because, you know, it'll be like the president election. But absolutely, guys, Merry Christmas to all of you.
Hell yeah.
Happy whatever. I mean, I'm not biased. Happy Hanukkah if that's what you do. If you don't do Christmas, whatever.
Happy
Just-
all the above. Merry
Yeah.
all the above.
Happy fucking good whatever you do, okay?
Yep.
So in like 5 minutes, go over and check out Rick Bork, and we'll go from there. We'll catch y'all later. Glad to see. I think we had 82 or 3 at one time
Shit.
that I saw in here. We still got 63 at the end.
Nice.
So,
We've been on here for a while, too.
but yeah, we enjoy y'all. Barn Talking. Subscribe to him if you haven't.
I'll be now. I'm well above 200 now.
Grumpy
which is-
Farmer.
which is amazing that there's over 200 people that give a shit of what I got to talk
Yeah,
about. So
Rick. Mary, fuck right off over there.
yeah, Mary, fuck way off over there.
Oh,
So I'll be
God.
sure to try to get my ass out in the barn at least weekly and chat with y'all. I appreciate it. It's kind of cool, and actually kind of helps me because I'll get on the socials and I'll get so if y'all that seen the last video, I'll get so raging pissed. That's the only way I can do it is just go out in the barn. I gotta talk about it, talk to some people, read the comments, whatever, and literally it calms me down. No joke. So appreciate y'all. Try
Well,
to get in the barn more often.
We don't expect, people that, we expect most everybody that's coming in here agrees with us.
If you don't,
Maybe
come
not
on.
100%, but you obviously think a lot the way we do. That's cool. If you don't, speak up. Okay, I don't have a lot of moderators anyhow. I think I only got like 4 because I'm fucking technology illiterate. I will get some more in here, and I tell the ones that I got in here, don't throw anybody out if they want to show me the science, because we'll argue it a little or whatever. Upstate Bill, yeah, throw his ass out because he's just a dick. But other than
Bill.
that, yeah, fuck Bill. But, all right, later, everybody.
See ya.
We'll see you in the next one.
Hit the button.
I gotta figure out how to turn you off now. Wait, it's still scrolling.
Oh, you're still there, yeah.
How the fuck do you turn it off?